Education became his top priority. His goal was to get into the famous school back home where he and Miharu grew up, so he worked diligently to make it happen. I don't have time for extracurriculars. I pushed my father to let me come back here, but at a price. I have to work to pay for my own living expenses. Miharu!
Hey, Miharu!
Hey, Takahisa.
Sorry I'm late.
Don't worry. You're not late. I just got here too.
Really? Well, let's get going.
Great. I fall behind and there he goes. Oh boy. Looks like Takahisa has forgotten he came here with me.
Hey, you know that's not true. How could I ever forget you, Satsuki?
When you spotted Miharu, you ran so fast I thought there was a fire. You haven't changed one bit since middle school, huh?
Well, we should go. We're keeping Aki and Masato waiting.
Hey! Big brother!
Aki!
Satsuki! It's been a while.
Yeah, we haven't seen you. Where have you been?
Wow! Look at you. You've both grown so much. And you've grown even more beautiful too, I gotta say. Oh, Masato, you always say the nicest things to me. Okay, as your senior, I'd like to do something special. Miharu and Takahisa have both entered high school. Little Aki is now a middle schooler. And Masato moved up to 6th grade. So I have a proposition for you all. Let's go and celebrate! It's on me! Yes! That's awesome, Satsuki! You're like the coolest person in the world.
Would you try and show at least some restraint, please?
Ah! Haruto, please, you have to find them and help them.
Masato, where are we?
I don't have a clue.
Let's just stay calm. I've got my phone. We can try and figure this out together. No service?
Aisha, am I heading in the right direction?
Yes, keep going southeast and you'll find them.
What's this? Did someone use spatial magic? A cell phone. But why? What's going on?
No, stop! Please, you're hurting me!
What are you doing? Go of her!
They're children. Let them go and take me instead. I'm begging you.
Let go!
What are you monsters planning to do with Miharu? Where are you taking her?
Hey, listen, Aki. I don't think we should make a fuss.
What are you saying?
There's smoke. Is someone over there? Oh.
Asu!
Huh? What is it? What's going on?
Lek de vanfa sudo el de kalak. He John way vachek.
Suda hasta! Fatlek sur!
Starting a fight in this situation probably wouldn't be the smartest idea. Ashu. Avamita.
We're over here! Somebody please help us!
Yes, it is!
Aki, did he hit you? Are you okay?
Japanese?
Fahuts for kitzel migo, dachon!
Kits the doek kodli ha ila boshon. Lektal jas sadu kodesh jevof
Hafnina way, J-Cats! Staff Duggies! Shiak!
Their movements are well organized. They're used to fighting as a group.
Melfi Hayaka Agosto Yunak!
Kudesul Suda Yunak Tukasa Stefnokt Way.
Hey. Melodor!
I was hoping to take their leader hostage and negotiate a quick resolution, but the time for words has passed. Fight it is.
Selauke, Ereldor!
Suda Jog Flag Mod Kafuta. Mafbia Sadav Shad no Sikakwan. If Meba!
Nella! Ahaba! If Meba!
Are you two alright?
Wait, you can actually speak Japanese?
Yes, I can. But for now, let's focus on escaping. Were there any other Japanese people with you?
Yeah, there's one more, but they dragged her away. They put her in that wagon over there.
I came here to save you. Are you alright? It's you! Why are you here? How'd you get to this place? Aisha, I think I've saved the people you were talking about. Let's meet up before sundown. Can you tell where I am?
Yes, I can. I'll bring Celia with me.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. I'm sorry, but can I speak to you for a moment, please?
Sure, what is it?
I just wanted to tell you how grateful I am that you got us out of that mess. If you hadn't shown up when you did, I'm scared to think about where we'd be right now.
It's fine. I only did what needed to be done. By the way, I have a question.
Question for me?
I mean...
Oh, yeah, sorry. My name is Miharu Ayase. And if you don't mind, may I ask what your name is?
My name? It's, Right now I'm going by Haruto, for reasons that are kind of hard to explain. I don't have a last name.
Haruto? Haruto? Hey, Aki.
Aki? Haruto had a sister that was 3 years younger than him. He never saw her again after that day.
When he said it,
Is this her? There is a certain resemblance for sure. I mean, Miharu did call her Aki. Seems pretty conclusive if you ask me.
Hey, is something wrong?
Oh no, everything's fine. Your reaction to my name made me think I offended you.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's nothing like that.
Hey, Mr. Haruto. What did you mean when you said you don't have a last name? Oh, I'm Masato Sendo. This is my big sister Aki.
Haruto Amakawa didn't have a younger brother, and this kid clearly has a different last name. If he's Aki's little brother, and she's Haruto's sister, perhaps Haruto's mother remarried. Your sister, huh? So then, your full name must be Aki Sendo, right?
Oh, yes, that's my name. Sorry I didn't introduce myself yet.
Don't be. Now, as for why I don't have a last name, looks like the sun's about to set. Before we dive into my history, let's find some shelter. This isn't a good place to stop. Follow me, please. Here we are, this is much better. Lead a hall.
Whoa, what is that?
To the naked eye, it looks like a boulder. But inside, there are full-size living quarters. This way, please.
Rio! Huh?
What? They're flying!
Wayaka Eju? Wayaka di Kuas?
Wato fab, Celia.
Hofnefeg. Aishia sura jogu jo final paiskut konsadu? Toya wedab.
Wato, ayase miharu. Aki sendo. Atsodat dakestal masato.
Tia. Celia Abe. Of Celia Claire. Baswe Famas.
My teacher Celia. I owe everything to her.
Really? I'm very pleased to meet you. Oh, right. My name is Miharu Ayase.
Ashu achasu trahu strau sadu.
Aha. Wahud. Celia. Aka! Kudas Jifon!
Aishia, what did you do to them?
But how? Wait, I understood her. I formed a temporary pact between you two. For the time being, I will serve as your interpreter.
Is that true? I had no idea you could do that.
It's only because you understand both languages. If you didn't, then I couldn't.
Oh, I see.
Haruto, I really need to eat.
Food, yes, good call. We'd better get inside. It's getting late.
Wow, it's lovely. It's so big.
Yeah, it is. Big enough to have a bath, which you are all more than welcome to use.
There's a bath in here too? Heck yeah!
Calm yourself. You're way too amped up. You were saying Haruto's not his name. It's actually Rio. And then, if I understood you correctly, you said Aishia is Rio's bone spirit? Yeah, that's what they told me. You see, I only just met Aishia today myself. What we've discussed is pretty much all I know. Sorry to butt in. If you don't mind me asking, what are you discussing? She was telling me that Aishia isn't human, but rather a spirit. What? A spirit? So that's how she's able to do that magical translation stuff with us. Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
So what you're saying is we got teleported to some kind of fantasy RPG world?
I didn't really play many games like that in my last life, so I can't say for sure. But if I had to guess, that sounds right. It's just that, unlike a game, there's no reset button here.
Oh, for real? So, like, if you hadn't shown up, it would have ended much worse for us.
That's right. You guys would have become those bandit slaves.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks for letting us use your bath, Haruto. It was wonderful.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourselves.
Rio, I've never been in a bath like that before, and it felt amazing. Plus, with the other girls there, I had a lot of fun, too. Why don't you go take one?
Not now. I'll take one after we eat. Those clothes.
Oh, Aki kindly let me borrow them. She said it would be weird to change back into a dirty wedding dress after a nice bath.
Ah, I see.
And you know what else? I was surprised to see how flexible they were, and they feel super soft against my skin. I've never seen fabric like this. And they're clean. I just bought them for the first day of school. I assumed they would be more comfy than her big dress.
That's very kind of you. And she says she's already quite fond of them, too. Since you gave her your extra clothes, you won't have anything else to wear, right? I'll tell you what. Let's go buy you some necessities tomorrow.
We would, but here in your world, we have no money.
Don't worry about that. I'd be happy to cover the cost of some everyday items for you.
Oh, that's a nice thought, but where will you go to buy them?
I was thinking a manga would be good.
Oh, Amanda! Do you think we could exchange my wedding dress for some money while we're out there?
Believe me when I say you don't need to worry about money while you're with me. I can promise you that. Anyone hungry? Food's on the table.
Yes, I am. Wow. Rio, did you make this yourself?
Yes. Now, let's eat. The food's getting cold. Now Now I understand. After piecing together each of your accounts, it sounds like you all got caught up in the summoning phenomenon. That's likely what transported you to this world.
I see. Do you think there's any possible way for us to get back to our world?
I'd be lying if I said I knew. People from Earth have been reborn into this world, but this is a new situation.
You said you died in a bus accident as a university student on Earth. Then when you were growing up as a child in this world, your memories started coming back to you, is that right?
Correct. Which is why I don't think my experience will be much help with this.
Rio, is it alright if I say something too?
Sure, of course.
After hearing each of your stories, it really got me thinking. Those 6 pillars of light we saw. And also, the other events of this year, 1000 of the Holy Era. I think it's true. This must have to do with the legend of the 6 wise gods.
You know, the thought had crossed my mind. 1,000 years after the Divine Demon War, 6 sacred stones will emanate different colors, and pillars of their light will soar into the heavens. Heroes clad in powerful divine raiment will return from outside of Straw, and in place of the 6 wisest gods, they shall lead all of humanity. But still, I can't imagine that the people in this room are the same as foretold in the legends. You know what I mean, Celia?
Yeah, I do. And I think you're right. Excuse me? Before we were transported to this place, we were with some other people. Our friends' names are Satsuki and Takahisa. Do you think they came to this world too?
I can't say for sure. I think there's a possibility, but only time will tell.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're worried about them, aren't you, Miharu?
Yes. We were so fortunate you showed up to rescue us, and I'm grateful, don't get me wrong, but if our friends are here, our understanding of what's normal back home will do nothing to help them in this world.
I'm sleepy. Bedtime. Right now.
Hey! Wait! Hang on a second, Aishia!
I'm fading fast. I've used far too much power today, and I'm done.
Hey! Hands off! What do you think you're doing?
I'm replenishing my magic.
No! You shouldn't be doing that! This isn't right!
Oh, why is that?
Why? Because...
I always do this. Sleep with Haruto.
What?
There's a reason she does. It's not what it sounds like.
Haruto, I need to go to bed.
Hang on! Stop right there! Because Rio hasn't taken his nightly bath!
That's what she's upset about?
Guys? Don't worry about cleaning up. We'll take care of all the dishes.
Really, it's fine.
Come on, Masato. Put all that energy to use.
Oh, right. It's all right, guys. You don't have to worry about it.
But what about me?
So basically, I serve as Aishia's power source, so she recharges her magical energy through our covenant, and also our telepathic connection. I don't really know how to describe it other than that way.
It's not that I don't believe you, but being in a bed all night together, it's just... it can have a particular effect on a young man. Well,
I'll sleep with Miharu then.
really? Why with me?
It's not as much as Haruto, but Miharu has a lot of magical energy too.
Wait, Miharu has magical energy?
I don't really understand all this, but I'm happy to help if I can.
So, it sure sounds like Aishia and Miharu will be sharing a room. Aki, Masato, would you mind doing the same? Since you two are siblings.
Not at all.
That's fine as long as he cleans his half of the room.
Great. Miharu and Aishia can use this room. Aki, you and your brother can use this one right here.
Whoa!
This one's yours. Feel free to use it as long as you want.
Thank you, Rio. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Miharu Ayase. Crazy. I never imagined I'd meet her in this world. I wonder, what would she think if she knew I had Haruto Amakawa's memories? No, I haven't been him for over 15 years. I'm Rio, nothing more. I'm not going back. These hands have one purpose. Revenge against the man that killed her. Haruto Amakawa, he's long gone.
Rio, are you awake?
Yes, I am.
I'm sorry to bother you at this hour. I just wanted to catch up for a bit, please?
Oh, yeah, of course. It's been far too long, Professor. Please, come and join me.
Thank you. It's been quite some time since we last had tea together.
You're telling me.
So, I couldn't ask this in front of everyone, but, how have you been doing? You were gone for so long. And where did you meet Miss Aishia? Oh, but more importantly, what did you mean when you were talking about your past life?
I'll explain. Take it easy.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't help myself.
Let's talk about one thing at a time. Starting with the topic that came up earlier tonight, namely my past life. For years now, I've had memories from another version of me. It just so happens he was from the same world as Miss Miharu and the others.
So that's why you understand their language.
Yes. I know it's been a long time, but do you remember the first time you met me in the slums?
I sure do.
I had regained those memories just before you and the others came through our village.
Oh, is that so?
My name was Haruto in that life.
Ah, I always wondered why you chose Haruto as your alias.
If memory serves me, I was 20.
What? That means you're officially older than me.
Oh yeah, never thought of it that way.
This has never come up in conversation, but I thought you were strangely mature for a younger boy.
Well, no matter what I may seem like, I am 16 now.
Yes, of course. Rio is just Rio.
Yep.
You're the best. Thanks.
For what?
If you hadn't rescued me, we wouldn't be chatting and drinking tea. I feel a deep sense of relief. At the same time, I'm sure my dad's worried sick about me. I wish I could at least let him know that his daughter is doing just fine.
Yeah, I bet you do. Well, have you considered writing a letter?
No, I hadn't. Good idea.
We'll buy some stationery at the Rika Guild tomorrow.
Great. Thank you.
Also, something else for your consideration.
Oh? What is it?
If you want to make sure no one recognizes us, you may want an alias too.
Sir Charles, the kingdom is reeling from our recent catastrophes. Who would have imagined that your fiancée would be kidnapped?
It's unfortunate, but not to worry, Master Rice. The brigand has been dealt with. I've received a report confirming that no trace of the assailant remained after being struck by Alfred's attack.
Oh.
Yes, but Celia's whereabouts are still unknown. It's likely an accomplice was involved. At present, the borders of the capital have been closed, and a search is currently underway.
Ah, you don't say. It won't matter. The boy and the spirit have likely gone and concealed their location. A daring feat to go up against the Empire and survive. Well done, I say.
And now, we have prophecies of Yor coming to life before our very eyes. A hero has descended into our kingdom. My Lord Father has taken custody of them.
I hope they are compelled by reason to become stalwart allies of the Beltram Kingdom. Wait, though. I thought that the Beltram Kingdom was in possession of a sacred stone of their own.
Yes, it's with Princess Flora and Duke Huguenot. While we sit and drink, they are more than likely welcoming the hero into their home. This is no good. Quite troublesome indeed. Those fools are already traitors for trying to integrate themselves with the kingdom of Galark.
Now that you bring up the kingdom of Galark, they hosted a special woman. Her name is Lisa Lottocretia of the Rika Merchants Guild. I've heard she's quite talented.
Yes, they did. But she's just a girl of 15 years.
You misunderstand. Lisa Lotta and the Rika Guild are just as great a blight as Duke Huguenot's faction, as you're sure to bear witness. Unless, of course, you act quickly enough.
Sir Hero, can I interest you in another goblet of mead?
Oh, it's Rowana, isn't it? Why don't you have a seat?
No, it isn't my place, sir.
It makes me feel bad to keep a beautiful girl standing like that.
You're too kind. Thank you for thinking of me.
Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine I'd be able to invite a legendary hero into my home. It's an honor and a privilege indeed. If there's anything else your heart desires, I'd be more than happy to accommodate.
Legendary hero? Is that right? You can't click on a web novel without reading garbage like this these days. Yeah. It's like they're using a template. Hey, who are you people? And where am I?
meet you. My name is Flora Beltram, sir. Second Princess of the Kingdom of Beltram.
Mine is Duke Gustav Huguenot, and I serve as guardian to Her Highness Princess Flora. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
A beautiful princess and her handsome duke? This is like 90% of the prologues in every isekai.
I hope this is not impolite, but may I ask, are you one of the heroes?
A hero? This guy?
Yes, sir. In our Six Wise Gods prophecy, 1,000 years after the founding of the Holy Era, the heroes will appear where the sacred stones are, and one is here.
I'm a hero. That's what you're saying?
Yes. I took that sword to be proof of your legendary identity.
Sword? Whoa, a katana? I'm not gonna lie, this looks awesome. Be still, my geeky heart. Okay, I see what's going on, and I'll bite. I better play along here. Even for an isekai, this is a flimsy storyline. And they understand Japanese? Tropey much?
Good Sir Hero, not to be intrusive, but may I ask your name?
Since virtual royalty is treating me like I'm an honored guest, I'm certain a hero's status is pretty high. In that case, they call me Hiroaki Sakata. Still, I don't want them to get too comfortable and treat me like a legendary errand boy. If this is a negotiation, I've got to come off as the man in control. To be honest, I'm a bit confused as to why I'm suddenly in a new world and I'm the hero. Let me get this straight. You're saying the Princess's Sacred Stone is what summoned me here, right?
Yes, we believe so.
If that thing called me here, then naturally I should be able to get back home again.
What? Go back?
Yeah, this is a kidnapping. I had my own life back in my world, but within a matter of seconds, it's all been forcibly stolen from me.
Right. I'm sorry, sir. I would be lying if I said I wasn't at a loss myself.
Look, babe, I'm not blaming you for any of this. All I'm trying to say is, I'm the one in the tough spot here, okay?
Sir Hero, you're being a little disrespectful, no? You stay out of this! Yes, sir, I'm sorry. Please forgive my son's rudeness, but calling it a kidnapping is a grave misunderstanding. If you'll allow me to educate you, I promise to tell you nothing but the truth, sir. Will you listen to what I have to say?
I'm all ears.
Beautiful day to go on a shopping adventure. Will you keep an eye on the place while we're away? Be careful out there, okay?
There's a barrier around the rock. But try not to leave the house anyway, alright?
Yes, sir. I'll take Celia. You take me, Haru.
Cool.
Guess it's settled. So, do you mind flying there with me?
No. I would appreciate it.
Alright then. Sorry to get intimate. Make sure you're holding on tight, Miharu.
Right, I will. Wow, amazing. I can't believe we're really flying through the air.
It's much easier to appreciate the scenery from up here.
It's beautiful. I've never seen anything like this.
You're not scared at all?
No, not a bit. Not as long as I'm here with you. Hey, if you don't mind, can I ask how much you know about Rio? Nearly everything. Because of our covenant, Haruto's memories flow through me as though they're my own. I see. So you two share your memories? Yes. Well, to me, it sounds as though your very consciousness is tightly bound together with his. That's the nature of a spirit covenant. When our spirits merge, our consciousnness intertwines. Oh, well that seems unfair. Huh? No, I mean, when I think about how you know a side of Rio that I don't, it just, I don't know, makes me feel kind of lonely. A side of Haruto that you don't know? Haruto is different than he used to be. Little by little, he is starting to rely on others. Oh, is that so? That boy over there? He must have been lucky enough to meet some good people. It's because of you. Huh? When Haruto was alone, only one person treated him with real kindness. That's you. You're the reason Haruto was able to start trusting people again. Knowing all that, I hope you stay true and keep treating him with love. Yes, of course I will.
We can't call her Professor out here. It could draw attention. Just call her Cecilia to be safe.
All right.
Also, before we head into town, let's change our hair colors. Around here, black hair is unusual.
Wow, that's amazing.
You too, Professor. There may be people on the hunt for us without our knowledge.
My, Amanda is just as lively as the rumors would have you believe. I wonder what they're waiting in line for.
A local specialty. It's called menju. A lot like Japanese manju.
Oh, wow, really?
There's that and pasta. It's a pretty wide variety. The Rika Guild offers foods that resemble those on Earth. We can buy some to take back with us.
Yes, I'd love that.
Come on in. Welcome to the Rika Guild, folks. I'm Chloe, and your concierge. So, if you're in need, just come talk to Chloe. I'm looking forward to helping you.
Thank you. If you could help them, that would be great. I've got to run, but I'll be back in about an hour. Aisha, help me Haru if you would.
All right. Well then, the first thing we're gonna need is some new clothes.
Please feel free to try on any clothes that you like.
All right. In that case, I'll give it everything I've got. Miharu, may I have a moment? Of course, Cecilia. What do you think? They're tailored for us mages. I think they look like they belong on you. Come on, you should try some stuff on. Oh, should I? Miharu, everything fits you so well. You really think so?
Oh, yes. You look lovely as can be.
I spoke to anyone that would listen, but couldn't find a single lead. It only happened yesterday. Guess I'm done for now.
Now that you've got clothes, might there be anything else you require?
I would like to find some stationery, please.
Yes, ma'am. Allow me to lead the way.
I'm going with Miss Chloe. You two are free to do as you like. Oh.
How's it going? Find anything you'd like to buy? Oh, please forgive me.
Is there something wrong?
Everything's fine.
Yeah, it's nothing really.
It's okay, Miharu. I've got some other errands I can run. Take as much time as you need to shop.
Haruto, please wait. While you're here, would you mind holding up these clothes so I can see them in front of you?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I knew it. These would look absolutely dashing on you.
You think so?
Yes, they look great on you. Miharu, you're a professional.
Dashing is quite the understatement.
You're too kind. Thank you, Miharu. Wow. I was just thinking I needed more outfits. I'll take those, if I may.
Yes, thank you for purchasing from us. Lucky for you, we happen to be running a promotion on gentlemen's clothing. If you were to purchase one more ensemble, I could give you a discount on the whole set. What do you think, sir?
That's the Rika Guild for you. You guys know how to make a sale. Well then,
If you're buying more clothes, may I pick them out this time?
by all means.
Lady Lisalata, the borders will remain closed for some time. I just received the official word.
Understood. Thanks, Arya. But between you and me, I am positive that Beltram wants to control all of the information on this matter. Thanks to that, I'm unable to conduct business, because I'm stuck here, as you see.
Take this opportunity to forget about work. Please enjoy your free time.
Enjoy it, you say? Well, Duke Arbor's reputation was completely tarnished. It's quite amusing to the Kingdom of Galark, I must admit. It's certainly something to be thankful for, at least.
That may be true, but I do feel sorry for his bride, Celia.
She's an old friend of yours, isn't she? Speaking of which, who do you think did it?
Maybe someone hostile to Duke Arbor's family.
Yes, it had to be. It's funny, though. Chaos envelops all the kingdoms, and then the heroes appear.
Talk of that abounds within the castle walls as well.
Think, Arya! If a hero was to be summoned out here, then surely there has to be one in Galark, too. I must hurry up and get back.
They're yours. Professor Celia and Miharu picked them out for you.
I hope you like them. We had fun. She was just saying that she hopes you like them.
Whoa! I'll put mine on!
Yeah, me too.
Oh, dude, these are freaking cool!
Thanks, guys. I love mine. They look so cute. How nice. They suit you well.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get info on your friends. Takahisa and Satsuki are still lost.
Oh, I understand.
But it seems to be true that the heroes have arrived, just as foretold in the legend of the 6 wise gods. The only thing I can imagine is that you 3 must have accidentally got caught up in the summoning. Now then, it's just a guess. But those friends of yours we can't find. It could be them. They might be the heroes who were summoned to us.
They're the heroes?
Do you mean heroes like the main characters in a game?
Something a bit like that, yes. There are 6, according to prophecy. It's possible that your friends are 2 among them.
Satsuki and my big bro are heroes? There's no way.
I don't care what our brother is in this world. Please, I want to go find him.
I understand how you feel, but hear me out. I think all of you need to become more familiar with this world's language and customs first.
Oh yeah, you're probably right. That is a great idea, because after all, we can't just keep depending on Aisha.
You mean I have to study in this world too? Oh, come on! We get teleported to a fantasy land and I get homework.
Anyway, I have a few ideas for how we should proceed. From my time here, I've made some trustworthy friends. I think we should ask for their advice.
Who might these trustworthy friends be?
The people of the spirits.
Can we please eat some food?
I suppose we should all do that.
Oh, if it's all right with you, I'd like to help you cook.
Of course. Thank you. Then why don't we have Japanese food tonight?
Japanese food? All right! Japanese?
The cuisine of the land where Miharu and the others come from.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
What do you think?
It's fine, just tastes a bit light for me.
We can fix that with a little more miso.
Miharu isn't usually this comfortable around guys back on Earth, but she seems perfectly fine with Haruto. Doesn't he realize that I'd like to learn how to cook as well?
Would you like to help us cook, Professor?
Yes! Thank you for the meal!
I'm off. Be back soon.
Hope you're able to get the advice you're looking for. Best of luck. Stay safe out there.
I'm gonna work real hard until you get back. By then, I'll be completely fluent in Australian.
While I'm gone, please look after them.
Leave it to me. Be careful.
Idaho. Till I'm out.
He disappeared!
Awesome! Oh, man!
The village of the spirits. It seems I managed to make it back.
Rio, hey!
Hey, Latifah.
I'm glad you're back. Welcome home. It's good to see you.
Thanks, you too. Have you been well?
Yes, yes. Told you, it really is Master Rio. It's true. Welcome home, Master. We felt a great distortion in the magical energy. We thought it might have been caused by your return. Latifah and Big Sis Sarah rushed over here as fast as they could. So embarrassing. Hey, you have no right to call us out when you were the one scrambling head over heels to be the first one here. It sounds like we were all super excited to see him then. Well...
I'm excited to see you too. But right now, I need to see the elders.
Oh, I see. It must be an urgent matter then. I will go inform the eldest.
If what you're saying is true, that could explain the torrent of Odd and mana coming from the Strahl region. Perhaps the surge of excess energy we felt was merely a byproduct of the 6 pillars of light.
Yes, it may be. Especially if those pillars of light were a type of space-time magic, which I think they were. What's more, I believe they were used to summon people from outside this world. In the Strahl region, there are whispers that a prophecy has been fulfilled, that the 6 heroes from the Divine Demon War have reappeared.
6 heroes?
Yes.
If I may, do you have any reason to believe that ancient heroes from Australian War have been summoned here?
In fact, after the incident, there were 2 boys and a girl from that world, and I took them all in to protect them.
Should we assume those 3 are the heroes of yore?
No. It's hard to say for sure, but I don't think they are. I found them in a place far from the light pillars. However, before they were transported to our world, they weren't alone. They witnessed 2 of their friends get summoned as well.
Do you think their friends were the heroes from the Strahl prophecy?
Yes. That seems more likely. The 3 people I had taken in, I think they were just caught up in the summoning.
You took them in, but given that they're from another world, were you able to communicate?
Well, Yes, I was. We could speak, because I can understand their language.
How could you possibly understand them?
It's strange, but true. In my past life, I lived in the same world as them.
Past life?
Some other day, I'd be happy to explain, but for the moment, I need help. So please take me at my word.
Yes, of course. This matter will be discussed at another time.
You have my thanks. And now, this is difficult for me, but I have another request to make of you.
A request from you is always welcome. We will do whatever we can to help fulfill it.
My 3 new guests, and one from our world, they need protection. I wonder, might you allow them to stay with you for a time?
Before we consider, would you tell us more?
Of course. While they stay with you, I would like to search for clues that tell me how to get them back to their home. The problem is, when I'm focused on protecting them, I can't do the research. And in terms of knowledge about space-time magic, I can in no way compare to the people of this village.
Sorcery that enables someone to cross between worlds is far from ordinary. It's magic that's mystifying, even for us.
I see. If they stay with us, do you think you'll have the time to find what you need?
Yes.
So, who is this Strolian?
A teacher to whom I owe very much, and she was recently forced into a political marriage. On the day of her wedding, I rescued her from that fate. What was I to do? I couldn't overlook her plight.
I'd expect no less from a lady killer like yourself. Now then, I say, we'll look after those travelers for you, won't we now?
Sir Dominic always does this, but you'll get no objection from me.
Nor from I. Still, though, when our guests return to the Strahl region, we ask that they solemnly promise to keep information regarding our village a complete secret.
Yes, of course. I will explain the importance of discretion. Thank you. It's settled then. I will leave tomorrow to bring them here. Latifah, I hope you understood why I told them about my past life.
Yes.
I know I broke our promise, but I had to tell the others about my past life. I'm sorry. Without revealing that, I wouldn't have been able to explain what I needed from them.
Now that they know, do you think I should tell them about myself, too?
You don't have to tell anyone if you don't want to.
The people you were talking about are Japanese, right?
Yes.
If you were honest with the elders and told them about your past life, does that mean you told the people from Japan as well?
My hand was forced. They knew I understood their language. I just didn't want to confuse them.
I thought the secret was supposed to stay between you and me. Rio, why are you smiling at me like that?
Because you're adorable and I can't help myself.
You changed the rules. It's not fair. You promised.
Hey, Latifah. Even if an army of people from Japan showed up in our world, it would never change the fact that you're special to me. And always will be.
I know.
Do you remember what I told you about my past life? About the girl I was in love with? Or that I had a little sister I was separated from when my parents got divorced?
Huh? Yeah.
One of the Japanese people summoned from Earth is the girl I was in love with. I can hardly believe it. Her name is Miharu Ayase.
Huh?
And the other girl, Aki Sendo. We lived together for just only 3 years. She was my little sister.
Do they know yet?
They don't. I haven't told any of them that I have Haruto's memories.
Why not?
After being summoned here without warning, I can't imagine how fragile their emotions are. And besides, the person I am here, it's not Haruto Amakawa. Which is why, for now, we should keep my old identity a secret from them.
Yeah, but you actually want to tell them, don't you?
No, I don't. It's just...
Big brother, why won't you tell me how you really feel? If you don't, I can't make that promise.
Look, that person doesn't matter anymore. I want to keep that life a secret just between you and me, okay? I may have to tell someone about Haruto one day. Just not yet.
You're so mean. You really don't play fair. I hope you know, denying your feelings so easily like that, I could never. How How long will it be before you return, Master?
I think I'll be back in about 2 weeks or so. It won't be too long. Be safe.
You be safe. Miss you. She's still at the age where she wants to be babied.
It'll be all right. I promise. I'm off. I'll see you soon.
Please come back in one piece!
That's all the information I have on what's happened in Beltrum. Nothing more.
Your report is most helpful, as always.
Thanks, my lord. You are too kind.
It pains me to do this so soon after your return, but I need you again. I would like for you to call upon Duke Huguenot, please.
My pleasure. What is the reason for this request?
Our kingdom's sacred stone has summoned a hero. I trust that you are aware of these prophetic events.
I am. If the rumors are to be believed, she's a girl close to around my own age.
In light of this development, we are planning to hold a soiree and invite ambassadors from the neighboring kingdoms to meet our hero.
Ah, I see.
For our part, we would like to extend our hand to the Beltrum Kingdom and invite their summoned hero. If it suits you, I would ask that you deliver the invitation to them in my stead.
Of course, I humbly accept your request.
You have my thanks. Oh, and one last thing. Their hero is a young man. His name is Hiroaki Sakata.
That's so? Sir Hiroaki Sakata?
Yes. I understand your response. It is a bit of an unusual name, I quite agree.
Actually, I was just thinking that it's rather nostalgic.
His foreign name feels familiar to you.
No, not at all. I've never heard a name like his in my life. Please pardon my sudden confusion. Could it really be? Now then, my liege, if I may ask, what is the name of the hero who was summoned to our kingdom?
Dame Satsuki Sumeragi. If her name is any indication, she may have been summoned from the same land as Sir Hiroaki.
From the same land. Hiroaki Sakata. Satsuki Sumuragi. I knew it.
Now, before you leave, I think you should meet her. She is just down the hall from here. Lead the way, Charlotte.
Yes, right away, Father. Lady Satsuki, may we intrude?
Come in. Pleased to meet you. Would you be Miss Lisalata?
It's no wonder the Rika Merchant Company headquartered here. Such a glut of prime adventurers. They make wonderful husks to do my bidding. Now go forth. Your task is to find anyone in the forests on the outskirts of Amanda who radiates magical energy. Bring them to me alive. If you encounter witnesses bereft of magical energy, kill them without hesitation. You have until sundown tomorrow. After this, I should have as many husks as I require. This is my last chance. I'll take full advantage of it. When they bring me their spoils, I'll recede into the shadows.
That's or stief. We fa di fuck.
Let's see. Agu astifa difaku. Oh man, come on.
Mi bois di fuck u.
Ibwa difakda.
Ida weed ast.
I actually knew that one too. Difakwa ast.
Dies Masato, do Yahweh sug a brieg. He's off see the house. What about you? Do you think Haruto will be back soon? Miharu, please. That's all you've talked about today. Oh, I didn't realize. I keep wondering, how long will we have to live like this? I don't know what you mean. We should be starting a new school term now, but we can't move on with our lives because we're stuck here. Now my big brother and Satsuki are gone too. Plus, I may never see Mom or anyone else back home again. Poor thing. You're worried, huh? Of course I am. Aren't you? Well, sure. At least a little. But I have you and Masato here. And Aishi and Celia. We can't forget Haruto. I suppose that keeps me calm. What about our home? Don't you want to go back? You should try not to worry about that, please. Haruto is working hard to help us get back. Right now, all we can do is relax and let him work. Haruto, huh? Can I ask you a question? Be honest with me. How do you feel about Haruto? What do you mean? Back in Japan, you're usually super nervous around guys. But you act so casual around Haruto. It even seems like you're enjoying yourself. I wouldn't say that. We rely on him, and I do think he's a genuinely kind person. Plus Plus what? I don't know. Maybe it's his name because it's the same. And they're kinda... Are you really comparing him to my brother Haruto? Aki, why are you comparing him to someone like this? It dishonors his memory! I'm sorry. That was never my intention. I'm sorry. No, please, I should apologize. I'm going outside. I need to cool off. Aki. Why am I such an idiot? It's me. She hasn't done anything wrong. I don't know why he gets so worked up. Who knows? Maybe she really is still in love with him. I mean, I don't know. Hey, Aki. What are you doing out here? Well, I wanted to... Huh? What the heck are those? We need to go inside now. We're too late!
Whoa! What was that? Something blew up, didn't it?
Masato, Daketo.
What? Hang on, what did you say?
Deiha chef. Alice? Aisha, do you have any idea what that thing is?
Some kind of monster. It may have been drawn here by the barrier's energy.
Wait, is it still alive?
Both of you stay back.
While I'm gone, please look after them.
I've got a promise to keep.
Aisha! Subash Seidai Way!
I'm sorry I was gone so long.
Rio! Haruto, you're back.
This thing was able to resist my attack. It's tough. Aisha, do you know what they are?
I don't. They seem like normal monsters to me. Also, the darker one is probably stronger.
Then I'll do my best to draw his attention. For now, can I leave the two gray ones to you? It's fast, but its movements are predictable. All it does is swing back. You're tough. Do you understand me? It's no good. Its life force is so strong. It was a monster. She was right.
I defeated the others.
Thank you. Reistau kayak et docilia.
Fridas, Famahida.
The way its mouth moved at the end, like it was saying.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I know I wasn't supposed to, but I went outside.
No, it's my fault. She didn't do anything wrong. I said something insensitive and upset her.
It's not that. It was just... I'm so sorry.
Me too, really.
Something smells great in here.
What? Oh. Before the attack, we were in the middle of making lunch.
I know that smell. Would it happen to be omu rice?
Well, yeah, it is.
Mi ba difak. Duya sfinida.
Obak difaksi.
Masato. Kiev daug.
I'm starving too.
Okay, it'll be ready soon. Hey, Aki, will you help me? Sure.
Before we start,
Huh?
we're gonna be moving soon.
One group has failed to return with their targets. Could they have been killed? Slaying a group of strengthened revenants is no easy task. It would require tremendous power. It will delay the inevitable, but only for a short time. Their numbers have been reduced. No time to waste. I had better reanimate this fresh batch immediately. Then we shall see how many of our targets will make it out alive this time.
Big Brother was reunited with the love from his past life. His little sister was also summoned from his old world. He'll be here soon, along with the teacher that he cares so much about. I know Rio said I didn't have to tell anyone about my past life, but if these people are important to him, then they're important to me too. Huh? We're already here?
Yes.
It only took a second.
Teleportation is so awesome!
Yes, it is. It's beautiful here. Big Brother! Welcome home!
I told you I'd be back soon.
Oh, look at her.
These people really exist here! Welcome to our home, the village of the spirit people. The Lady Aisha. It has been some time. It is an honor to see you once again. We're all honored.
Is Aishia, like, super important to your friends or something?
High-level spirits like her that can take on a human form are considered divine around here. So yeah, she is.
Maybe we've been addressing her a little too informally, huh? I'm sorry, your spiritness.
It's fine. I'm in no need of formalities.
Nice to meet you. I'm Celia Claire. Rio told me all about you. You're his little sister, isn't that right? Oh, yes. Ma'am, I apologize if this is rude, but your tail is simply exquisite. If it's not too much trouble, may I touch it? What? Yeah, sure. It's just so fluffy. I wonder if she likes fluffy dogs.
She definitely does.
I think that's enough. This place just might be her paradise. What? Did she?
I'm pretty sure she just spoke Japanese. Hear that?
Yes, just like my big brother Rio. I have many memories from my past life in Japan. So, you know what that means? I nominate myself to be your new Australian language teacher.
Are you sure about this, Latifah?
Yes, it was my choice. I already told Sarah and the others, even the eldest, too. Plus, it's difficult to leave your old life and world behind. I know that all too well. Don't forget, I will always be your little sister. And I want to be able to help my big brother.
Really? I see. I'm glad you feel that way. Thank you, sis.
Greetings, friends. We haven't been able to introduce ourselves yet. With Latifah, we're here to help each of you become accustomed to life in our village. Hello, my name's Sarah. I'm Orphea. And I'm Alma. We're very pleased to meet you. Hi, my name is Aki Sendo. And this is my brother.
I'm Masato.
My name's Miharu Ayase. It's a pleasure to meet you all. She's the one. That's the person Rio was in love with. Here we are. Everyone's so excited to welcome you to our home. Now please, follow me this way. Do you see the villagers? The way they're watching. Are people afraid of us?
If I'd never seen your face, I'd be scared too.
What was that? I can tell how close you two are.
No way!
You're both even completely in sync.
Don't worry. The villagers aren't used to seeing humans here. That's probably why they're keeping their distance.
Hello there. What's wrong? This little one thinks your school clothes are strange. What? Are they strange? Since we're gonna meet the village elders, I wanted to make sure I was properly dressed for the occasion.
You look just fine to me.
Yeah, she still thinks they're cute. I'm glad to hear that. By the way, I think your ears are cute. I wish mine looked like that. Sorry. Hey, I know we just met and all, but I'd really like to call you Miharu, if that's okay? Yes, of course. And I'd like to call you Latifah, if that's okay. Huh? Great! I want to know everything about you, if you're willing to chat with me, that is. I love that. Hey, can I get in on this conversation?
Yeah, me too.
Of course. Thank you. Let's all be friends.
Oh, wow, there's so much food!
Masato, please act normal. We are guests at this party. He's perfectly fine. It's a welcome party. There's no formalities here. I can't believe they went through all this trouble for us. It's sweet, isn't it? And also, we're surrounded by the fluffiest fluffers. Celia, give it a rest.
I must admit, I've never seen this side of you before.
Lady Aishia, the people of the spirits are honored to be in your presence once again. Overjoyed, even. Young sproutlings from another world, Miss Celia, we welcome you to the village of our people.
These sprouts may be from another world, but they look just like Straulian humans to me.
I'm certain our guests don't need to be that close to your face. They have just arrived. Let's not scare them away.
Aishia, Rio, it's been too long. Yes.
Lady Dryas.
Awesome.
Raise your glass in celebration of this divine meeting. A toast.
Now, let us drink and carouse!
That's so sweet. Thank you, dear.
The other worlders are brimming with delightful food. It looks delicious.
Oh, it is.
What?
Hey, check this out. They have inori sushi.
There you go again, getting yourself all excited. They do! I'm the one who made them, too. I thought they might be nostalgic for you. Have some if you like. I will. Thank you for the treat. They're perfect. All right, good. Haruto is so nice. Everyone seems to get along with him really well, too. He's a good big brother. Yes, he is. And I'm proud to call him my big brother. You're lucky, Latifah. What? I want to do whatever I can to see my big brother. I wonder where he is right now. I want to go out and find him. By the way, I would love to learn your language as fast as possible. I'll study really hard. This is our last stop. While you're staying in our village, this will be your home.
It's huge.
How lovely. Wonderful. You haven't even seen the whole place. You guys can use this room, too.
Whoa.
You're too kind. After today, you must be quite exhausted. Feel free to use the open-air bath. And please relax as long as you like. You heard them.
An open-air bath? All right.
Oh, yeah. This is a dream. This is so relaxing. That tickles me.
Man, I can't believe I lost to her. This sucks.
Rock, paper, scissors! I won! We're up first, buddy.
If only I had asked you to sub in for me. You would have won for sure, Haruto.
You think so?
Want to try it and see? Rock, paper, scissors!
You can see the stars from here. Oh, look at that. You're right. I guess we're fortunate we ended up somewhere so wonderful, aren't we? Oh. I wonder, will we ever make it home? I'm sure we will. One day.
I've been meaning to ask you, how the heck are you so strong?
Huh?
It doesn't matter what happens, you're always able to tough it out. Why is that?
I'm not as strong as you think. I just... There's something important I've got to do.
And that's why you're super hardcore?
Yes. To succeed, I have to get stronger.
I want to be strong. I want to train! That way I can protect Miharu and my sister!
Sounds great.
Big brother! The path is free now.
Shall we go?
Yeah.
Professor, good morning.
Yeah. And to you.
You're up early?
Well, we're in the heart of a beautiful forest with air so fresh I can finally take a breath. Thanks to that, I woke up early and refreshed.
I see. By the way, I'm really sorry.
Huh?
I didn't mean to make you wait. Thanks to Latifah, Miss Sarah, and the rest, Miharu and the kids are well taken care of. They have settled in much more quickly than I anticipated. Now that they're safe, let's deliver a letter to your parents.
That's very sweet, but are you doing okay?
How so? What's wrong?
It's just, you're working really hard right now. I know how much of yourself you're putting into getting Miharu and the others back to their home, and I want to support your endeavor, truly. But what about you, Rio?
What about me?
I remember you saying that you'd been able to erect a tombstone for your parents, but I know there was more than that. See, it's like, when you came to rescue me from my marriage, it took time away from something serious and much more important to you. I don't want you to hurt yourself for me.
I appreciate you worrying about me. You're not wrong. I still have something incredibly serious I need to do. But please, don't ever think you're in the way of that. I wouldn't change what I did. More than anything in my life, I wanted to save you.
Rio.
I feel the same about sending them home. So after we have delivered your letter, I will travel to Rodania to do some research and gather information on the heroes.
Oh, that's a relief. Thank you for telling me all of that. And if you ever need my help with anything at all, please don't hesitate to ask me. It would be silly not to. Your friend here happens to be the most powerful mage in the Kingdom of Beltrum, and that's a fact.
You're so incredible.
You don't really think that.
I'm being honest here.
No matter what happens with all this, I will be on your side forever. Big Brother, Big Sis Celia, and Big Sis Aisha. Be safe, alright?
Sure.
Yeah, we will. Yes. You can leave the rest to me.
Thanks, sis.
There's no need to worry about the village while you're gone. And also, it seems like Miss Miharu has got a gift for you. I do. I made some bento for you. Please feel free to eat it if you'd like.
Thank you. How generous. It must have been hard work waking up early to make this.
Oh, please. It was no trouble at all. Not compared to all you do for us. And you're about to go do even more, traveling back to the Strahl region just for us. I want to help more, but this is the only thing I had to offer.
Please don't let it bother you. I'm doing all of this because I want to help you.
I'm so grateful you do. I hope you know, one day I promise to repay this enormous debt.
This bento is more than enough payback. We'll savor every bite.
I just hope I made it to your liking.
Don't worry. If you haven't noticed, I love your cooking, Miharu.
Oh. I'm so glad. Miharu worked really hard to make that for you. She's putting all her energy into it, just like a perfect wife.
While you're off delivering her letter, I'm gonna train super hard. I promise.
Everyone, it's time. All right, let's go, Professor Celia. Aisha.
Have a good trip now!
No matter what happens out there, I hope they stay safe. Now, before Big Brother comes back from his adventure, we should get you two completely fluent in Stralian and surprise him, okay? Are you ready to study?
Yeah!
Yes! If it pleases you, we would like for your hero, Sir Hiroaki Sakata, to be an esteemed guest at our kingdom soiree. That is why I have come today, to deliver His Royal Majesty's invitation. And of course, that invitation extends to you, Princess Flora, Duke Huguenot, and Lady Rowana.
I would love to accept immediately, but I'm afraid the decision rests with our guest, Sir Hiroaki himself.
You will have plenty of time to decide before the party. I have no intention of pressuring anyone to accept. Please take as long as you'd like to decide.
Everything about this girl's cute, down to her voice. Flora and Rowana are pretty high level, but this new noble girl from a different kingdom? Her looks just hit different. Seriously, this is where the star character shows up?
Hey, is everything okay, sir?
Yeah. This whole party is to introduce your hero, right? I guess I don't have a good excuse not to go. You'll be there, right, Lisalada?
I intend to be, yes.
Then it's decided. Consider it confirmed.
I'm certain His Majesty will be overjoyed at this news. My work here is done for the moment. I look forward to seeing you again, hero. Won't be long before it's time. Haruto, we have crossed into Clea.
Thanks. Isn't this where you grew up, Professor Celia?
Yes. And if you look down below, you can see the house where I was born and raised. Fortunately, there's a secret passage in the garden that connects to the main house, and only the family knows of its existence. You should be able to use it to deliver the letter.
Do you think we can make it from here?
Yes. Look there.
I'm afraid the guards might spot us. All right. We'll use spirit arts to conceal ourselves.
I'll perform the spirit arts. You two go.
Celia, stay close. You ready? I would open it as fast as you can. We want to get in before the guards return.
Leave it to me. Right there.
I can help.
Thank you.
I think we've been detected.
We need to hurry.
Right.
Now, who could that be? I can't imagine an outsider found a way in.
Let's go.
Could it be my darling daughter? Celia, is that you?
Loving father, dearest mother. It's Celia. I am sorry to have been the cause of so much worry in your lives. I am safe, living a peaceful life with people whom I trust. I hope this puts you at ease. I know how important it was for me to marry into the Arbor family, and of course I understand that I've gravely disappointed you by abandoning our matrimony. But I wanted you to know I was okay. And one day, I will return to see you again. When I do, I will explain everything. Until then, promise me you'll take good care of yourselves, so that we may meet again. With gratitude for your unwavering love and affection, your darling daughter, Celia Clare.
Celia! Come back, please! Celia!
Lord Roland, what's the matter, sir?
Oh, it's nothing. You haven't disappointed us, dear. My sweet girl. I promise we'll see each other again.
Are you sure you don't want to see them?
Yes, it's for the best. For now.
I understand.
I needed this. Thanks.
Next time we come back here, you'll see your parents in person. I'm certain of it.
Yes, I would like that. We're off to Rodania, right?
Yes.
Lady Lieselotte, we are about to arrive in Amanda.
Thank you. I'm so glad.
What was that? I intend to find out immediately. Natalie! Cosette!
Lady Lieselotte! Chloe, what is happening? We're in danger! A black dragon was spotted nearby! What? It's true! We have to move! Our ship is being forced to make an emergency landing! Still there.
The dragon? So it would appear.
The beast didn't see us then and hasn't seen us now. Still, pressing forward seemed reckless, so I made the best call I could.
Your decisive action was to the benefit of us all. You have all my thanks, Captain.
Your words do honor me. I accept them with gratitude.
Lady Lieselotte, I believe that's the Huguenot's enchanted airship.
Lady Lieselotte, welcome to the humble port of Nor. It has been far too long.
Baronet Foxa, far too long indeed.
Yo, Miss Lieselotte! Did you get a chance to meet Beltram's hero yet?
Sir Hideaki, yes. I was able to deliver an invitation to them as well. No dragons over there, thankfully. Might I ask what brought you all to Nor?
The Duke said he had some business in Galark, so I thought I'd join him. Especially since he mentioned he might be stopping in Amanda. But...
Because of the threat, you were forced to land as well.
yeah, that about sums it up.
Out of an abundance of caution, we should hold an emergency meeting to discuss how to deal with our situation. Baronet Boxa, might I ask you to provide a space for us?
Of course. It may not be extravagant, but consider my mansion yours.
Marquess Rodin's lands are impressive. Their lord has been banished from the royal capital, yet it's so lively here.
Yes, you're right. Oh. Where's Aisha?
What? There you are. Where'd you get the food?
Hey there, friends. Are you this lovely lady's stewards?
Yes, I'm sorry about this. Well, what do I owe you?
Oh, don't worry about that. This guy, he's putting everything on his tab. Are you too hungry? Want some food? A drink, perhaps?
Oh, no. We couldn't do that.
No need to hold back, son. He was on that crew that prepared the hero ship. Apparently he got paid a small fortune, too. Said he wanted to share his luck.
He worked on the hero ship? For real?
Yeah, he kept blabbering on about something involving the heroes who were summoned. They're being invited to some swanky party together, I guess.
What do you know about them? Did he happen to mention their names? What did he say?
Not much more. I wish I could tell you.
That's okay. Did he happen to say anything about where they're sailing from here?
Oh, yeah, actually. He said they were leaving with the princess and her royal entourage for Galark.
So, what you're telling me is that this giant dragon monster is a bad omen or something?
Yes. It's certainly not something we're prepared to deal with. In the worst case, we act fast, desert the town, and evacuate the citizens.
In regards to my fellow denizens of Nor, please entrust them to me.
Right. I would appreciate that. And you? How do you think we should proceed at this moment?
Well, we wait. What choice do we have?
Can I ask you something, Lisalata? Are you just gonna stay here and wait it out?
I must return to Amanda. I am the governor of the city. I need to go back and relieve my surrogate.
Flying through the sky in your enchanted airship? Sounds like a great way to get that black dragon's attention.
Right. Which is why I plan to return by land. So if we set off tomorrow morning, we should be fortunate enough to arrive there before sundown.
You for real? Just you and an army of maids?
You may put your concerns to rest, Hero. My attendants have all been trained in the combat arts.
May I interject? What you are doing is considered uncouth, Hero. If you inquire too much about her, you may bother the lady.
Yeah, but what if she... No, I get it now. I understand completely, miss.
Really? That's good to hear.
I will travel to Amanda with you.
Sir Hiroaki!
I am the hero, right? I cannot just stand idly by in her moment of need.
But sir...
Please, perhaps we should listen to him. We cannot simply brush his wishes to the wayside.
Duke Huguenot, that's not my intention.
Sir Hiroaki is a hero and our guest. We have no right to instruct him on what course of action he should take.
I know, but...
Duke Huguenot, please allow me to interject. He is a hero from a country other than my own. I couldn't possibly expose him to danger for our sakes.
I see where this is going, but hear me out. I speak to you as a hero now. I swore an oath to help defend the Duke and his allies whenever it becomes necessary. But that's only under the condition that I'm convinced they really need my help. You think I'd go off on my own while you're in danger? That goes against principles I hold dear.
He has a point, Lady Lisalata. Even if the unforeseen should happen, we swear that we shall not press you to take responsibility.
You speak the truth?
Yes, of course. Abandoning him to his own devices would be a far greater concern for the kingdom. Are we in agreement, Princess Flora?
Oh, yes.
After all, we couldn't possibly take shelter and leave Sir Hiroaki here on his own.
Plus, we're going from here to Amanda, right? How dangerous could it be? Besides, if the situation goes belly up, I'll be there. And you'll see why I'm qualified for the job.
Is that?
The sign of the hero. Yamata no Orochi, my divine arms.
Yamata no Orochi?
Like it? Yeah. Came up with the name myself.
Aria Governess, that is you, is it not?
Do you know him?
Oh, apologies for my rudeness. You see, I'll be serving under the command of Duke Huguenot. I have been humbly entrusted with your safety. I am Knight Captain Raymond Brandt. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you, Lady Lieselotte.
Please. The pleasure is all mine. Thank you, sir. Are you an old friend of hers?
Sir Raymond Brandt. It's been a long time.
Yes, it really is you, isn't it? I've been wondering about you since the incident back then. What happened to you all? It's just quite unfortunate, to say the least.
To know you've been thinking of a woman whose family fell from grace is a wonderful surprise. Thank you. For the time being, Lady Lieselotte has taken me in. I'm doing very well.
Lady Lieselotte, it appears that our young hero has arrived. Will you be ready to journey forth soon?
What a pleasant surprise. Good morning, Your Grace.
I might have to rattle around in one of these more often. It's nice.
It can be relaxing, but you mustn't let your guard down.
You're too cute. We're gonna be fine.
If I may, Princess, we are traveling over rough terrain. If you're feeling a bit ill at ease, I hope you wouldn't hesitate to tell me.
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. So the truth of it is, I'm no great conversationalist, so I thought I'd just listen to everybody else.
I apologize if this is in any way discourteous, but for what it's worth, I think you're better with words than you may realize, my lady. I would love to learn more about you, if you're up for a talk.
Yes, I would love that.
Hey there, ma'am. Don't forget about us over here, please.
Of course. What
Stop
would you...
the carriage! There are monsters nearby! Everyone, battle formations!
What the heck was that? Monsters all the way out here? But where?
Keep your eyes on the forest. We don't know how many there are, but they're here! This isn't right. The monsters appeared so suddenly. How? Hurry, knights! Raise your shields!
Are you kidding? What's that? It's so loud!
Magic barrier!
If you're hurt, take shelter near the carriage. My Duke Huguenot, please remain inside.
Knight Captain, don't worry about us. I'm on forward defense.
Understood.
They're swarming the road from the rear!
There are monsters ahead.
It can't be. There's 1, 2, or 300. How many of these things are there?
Ma'am, they're coming from the woods as well.
You listen to me. Keep your head down low, and don't come out for any reason. They are just throwing rocks. The carriage should withstand the impact.
Understood.
While I take out the enemies ahead of us, there's something I need you all to do. Lower your barriers when I attack, and then give it all you've got. You hear me?
Yes.
Listen, knights. Stay focused on defending. You leave the attacking to us. Magic cannon!
The headhunting princess. She's amazing.
Cosette, please. Now's the time to attack, not fawn.
Fine. Grace, listen up.
Yes?
Natalie, Chloe, and I will figure out what to do here. You four, go handle the other side, please. Right. Got it. Let's go. Enchant physical ability! As for you, safeguard yourself behind the knights. Then when ready, use photo bullet on the weak foes. Be especially careful not to hit our allies. Right! Alright, Natalie. You ready?
Yes. Let's go.
Enchant physical ability.
Now there is a woman with undeniable talent. She must be the personal weapon and right hand to Lieselotte Cretier. The defense on either side is rather strong. Lieselotte has no shortage of highly skilled, battle-ready subordinates. But still, There are weaknesses to exploit.
Hey! What the heck is going on out there? So we're gonna be okay, right?
Everything is fine. All of the people protecting us are well trained in combat.
Yeah, but you have like a ton of knights, and they're still not done yet. Something's not right, man.
Sir Hero, we must trust in them.
What? Your men out there haven't explained a thing. How am I supposed to trust a bunch of people I don't know? I'm not crazy for feeling this way, right?
Well, sorry for my intrusion. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I'm scared too. Would it be acceptable for me to hold hands with you, Princess Flora?
Yes, of course.
Oh, hey, Rowana, you must be scared. Don't worry, if it comes down to it, I'll unleash the power of Yamata no Orochi to defend you to the very end.
How very comforting. Wait, what's that?
No way! Something fell on us? There's no way that's a monster, is there?
I don't know.
That is it. No more waiting. Time to make a move.
No! Sir Hidewaki! We're supposed to stay here! Sir Hero! Honestly, he's like a child. So, what should we do? Must we follow Sir Hiroaki? We'll check the situation outside. Please do your best not to get separated from me.
I'll try.
Magic barrier. What is that? Is it possible that all these monsters were hiding in the woods? Princess, this way. Yes.
Oh, hey. You guys came outside too.
Are you all right, sir?
All right. We're in the middle of a massive attack. Of course I'm not all right. Can we win here?
Whether we win or lose is not something I can speak to. Right now, all I can say is that their defense is still holding. I just hope they can make it through this.
Our survival relies on hope? What kind of crappy world am I trapped in right now? The hero with the cheat mode is supposed to be super useful in our first battle, right? Having to play in hard mode right off the bat is no fun for anyone.
Lady Rowana, please look after Princess Flora for me. While we're out here, I'll use my magic to treat the wounded. Yes, of course. I will leave the rest to you, my Lady Lisalada. Very well. Lady Lisalada?
Wait, don't leave me! Lisalada, please! Think about those isekais. This is just one of those stressful situations that always comes up.
Are you conscious, sir? Heal.
My lady, are you all right?
I'm fine. More importantly, how's the situation looking?
They are pushing us into defense on both sides and the rear. I've taken care of most of the monsters at the front. I'm leaving the remaining monsters to the maids. I'm on my way to provide support for the rear guard.
I see. Please take care of it quickly, won't you? I'm counting on you, Arya.
I won't let you down. I will be back soon.
Right. I must continue to do my part as well.
She took the bait and fled to support the rear. Seems the diversion was a success. Now then.
Goodness, look at her go. Does her power come from the blade? My word, no, I think it likely rises from within her. Is that...
These foes will be dealt with. I believe I will suffice. Both the flanks and the front could use your support at the moment.
Oh, of course, right away. You are a sight to behold, miss. What's that?
Did my eyes deceive me? No, it can't be. They're long gone. Lady Rowana, have you seen this monster before? No, I've only ever read about it. That's a Minotaur, a legendary beast from the Divine Demon War.
Well, that's great. We're totally screwed then, huh?
Another one?
What the heck is that?
Lady, no!
I came to help.
It's just like back then.
Sir. Lady Lisalota!
Who are you?
We can talk later.
That sword. How can this guy knock a giant monster away like that?
Could she be Princess Flora? Who knew we'd meet in a place like this?
Is that Rio? You saved us, and just in the nick of time, too. We were almost overwhelmed back there. Thank you, sir. My name is Lisalota Cretia. I serve as the current governor of Amanda.
And my name is Haruto.
Haruto. A pleasure, sir. And this is the second princess of the Beltram Kingdom, Her Royal Highness Princess Flora. At her side is the current head of the House of Huguenot, Lord Gustav. My lady, did I overstep my bounds? What? Oh,
If I may ask, have I behaved discourteously in some way, Princess?
nothing of the sort. It's just that it feels like this isn't the first time we've met.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe I've had the honor, Your Highness. I'm quite certain I would have remembered.
Oh, I see.
Why would you be familiar to Princess Flora, then? Are you a noble from a neighboring region whom she may have met? Or perhaps...
No, sir. I am simply a wandering swordsman, and have been training in the course of my travels. I'm not the sort of person who would ever hope to mix with royalty.
Yes, well, I'm awfully glad a nationless swordsman of your pedigree happened to cross our path.
Could it be? I just knew it was you! Master Haruto!
And who are you?
I'm Chloe! I was the shopping concierge to you and your friends back at the Rika Company.
Ah, Miss Chloe! Thanks again for your excellent service.
You know this man, then?
Yes! He came into the main shop in Amanda with his friends. I had the privilege of assisting them with their shopping that day.
Well, isn't that just great? I didn't realize you were also a patron of our shop. You have my thanks for that as well.
Huh?
You're too kind. It was my pleasure.
Oh, hey. I'm Hiroaki Sakata, hero of the Beltram Kingdom.
Sakata? Is he Japanese? So you're one of those famous heroes I keep hearing about, huh?
Yep, in the flesh.
I can finally say I met a real hero. I'm honored to be in your presence. Where are my manners? My name is Haruto.
Well, gotta say, you seem to be a pretty good swordsman, bro. That was some top-notch butt-kicking out there.
You're too kind, sir. But I have to say, I feel a little nervous being around all of you. You're so far above my station.
My, to think you have the fortitude to fend off a minotaur without hesitation. But it's being around us that makes you nervous.
Well, doesn't seem like there's anything else to do here. Flora, Rowana, let's switch to the other carriage.
Right.
Can he speak Strawlian because of some sort of hero ability?
Sir?
Yes?
Flora.
Coming!
Does she realize who I am? I don't think Miss Rowana noticed, but Princess Flora. No matter. I met Lisalota Cretia. She's one of Galark's most influential nobles. Please, allow me to help you get back on your way.
Oh no, we couldn't ask anything more of you, Master Haruto.
Let's see now. That carriage. I could dig it out, and repair it with your blessing, of course.
With that much damage? Really?
Well then, let us take a closer look and find out. Arya, you come with too.
Miss Arya. That's right. Amanda is just past this forest.
Look, there's a big battle being fought just below us. Oh, that's Arya?
Do you know her?
Yes, she's a friend from the academy.
She wears Rika Company clothes.
Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, I've heard something about Arya serving under the daughter of the House of Cretia. Oh, wow.
I sense a powerful beast.
Arya!
Aisha, she needs my help. Can you take the professor somewhere safe, please?
I can. Hey, Rio, wait!
Please keep your distance from the carriage.
Well, I must commend you for your talent, sir.
It's all thanks to this sword.
When you were fighting the Minotaur, I noticed that you were able to control the wind with your blade. It must be enchanted. And it looks to be ancient artifact class at that.
Yes. The truth is, I'm using spirit arts.
Still, he was quite strong and dashing, wasn't he? You're so lucky to know someone as wonderful as him. It's really not fair, you know. Won't you introduce us?
Oh, I wouldn't say we're close enough for that, Cosette.
What's this? I'm thinking Miss Chloe's trying to shut the rest of us out so she can keep him all to herself.
No way! I would never!
Cosette, please. You're putting her in a tough spot.
Am I? You're curious about him too, aren't you?
Well, not quite like that.
Oh, that's right. You're such a late bloomer that you haven't even had your first love yet.
How rude. Well, unlike you, I won't need more than one to find true happiness.
All right, ladies, enough of that. Can we get those drinks handed out, please?
Lady Lysalata, the emergency repairs to the carriage are complete.
Sorry for the delay.
To think the carriage could be refurbished like this. You have my gratitude, Master Haruto. Master Haruto, please have something to drink if you'd like. It's fruit water. I made a sweeter blend especially for you in the hopes that it might ease your fatigue from the fighting.
You're too kind, miss. I most gratefully accept. And you're?
I serve the governor as a lady in waiting. I'm Miss Cosette, at your service.
This was very thoughtful. Thank you, miss.
You're most welcome. And now I must return to my duties.
Everyone who serves Lady Lysalata is so polite. They are so incredibly selfless and demure.
Demure? These girls? Thank you for that.
My word. How shall we move a sword the size of a full-grown oak?
Please, watch and learn. Step aside, boys. That ought to do it, I think. Just a small flick of the wrist.
I'd expect no less of you, hero.
He's brimming with energy.
All right, everyone. Let us journey forth.
Are you sure I should be riding in here with royalty? I'm not nobility, after all.
Please, sir, no need to be so humble. You saved us from our predicament, and we owe you a great debt of gratitude.
The Duke is right. When we arrive in Amanda, I'd like to give you the formal thanks you rightly deserve.
Oh, no, Lady Lysalata, you don't have to bow to me.
Yeah, the dude's right. A noble governor as impressive as you shouldn't be bowing your head to just anyone, you know?
I'm not sure what you mean, hero.
All right, I guess you've got enough manners to sit with the big kids, so I, the hero, grant you permission to ride in here with us.
Thank you for your blessing.
Good work, everyone! That wraps up our Australian language studies for now. I'm very proud of how much progress you've made.
You hear that? She said I'm a genius, guys.
I think it's less that you're a genius and more that we have a wonderful teacher like Miss Latifa.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Masato, you ready to go fishing?
Yeah!
Wait, what about your spirit arts training?
I'll train later.
Hey! Honestly, all he does is go out and play. Thanks to magic artifacts, he can keep up with the beast children and never feel left out.
We're gonna
And look at how much fun he's having.
Heck yeah!
Fortunately for him, wearing an artifact counts towards spirit arts training as well. Now, let's get out there and train hard, you two. Right.
Yes, concentrate on what's right in front of your eyes. Aww, so close.
You're doing so much better than I am. I'm no good at all.
You're being too hard on yourself.
Why can't I do this? How are we so different? Is it just talent?
Well, that's enough for today. You both gave it your all. Shall we go have some tea?
Oh, yes. None for me. I'm gonna go for a little walk. Here you go.
Yay, food, thank you!
It's my treat.
I'm so hungry.
I made this food for you. Here you go.
Thank you, sis. Nom nom nom. That was yummy. More, please.
No! You have to chew properly first.
What?
You heard your mom. Chew your food better, young man. She's waiting.
Yeah, all right. I guess I have to.
We have fun playing together, right? Right. And no matter what, we always will, won't we?
Yeah.
Brother, no! I don't like it! I don't want you to go! You told me we would always be together! You've been liar!
Aki, I'm sorry.
It's not fair, brother! Why'd you lie to me? Huh? Hey, Aki. What's wrong? Why are you here all by yourself? I was just watching these adorable children play house and Wait, they're gone. They probably went home is all. Why don't we head back too? It's late. Where's Masato? Maybe they went a bit farther out while playing today. When we first got here, it seemed like he was afraid of everything, but look at him now. Being in a new world is an adjustment. Can I ask, what were things like when you and Haruto got here? What? Well, back when we arrived, things were a little difficult, you could say. Oh, yeah? How?
When we first met the two of them, what I did was most unforgivable.
We told you about the barrier around the village that keeps humans away, right? That day, Master Rio stopped nearby. And then, when we approached his camp, we found Latifa, and she'd been put to sleep with spirit arts. She was a beast person. We assumed that he'd kidnapped a child from the village. So, we worked fast to restrain him. Really? They didn't realize that he was using spirit arts to help me get a good night's sleep. Back then, I was having nightmares that woke me up all the time. But when we found out, we hurried to help Master Rio clear his name. Oh, you know, that reminds me. I distinctly remember Master Rio saying something in his sleep.
Oh, yes. That's right. I forgot. I think he may have cried something out.
Hey, do you remember what he said exactly?
Well, if I remember correctly...
Miharu!
It was Miharu.
Miharu?
Sorry I'm late. Look at this big boy. It'll be great for dinner.
Wow, it's big indeed.
Come in.
Good evening, friend.
Oh, wow. There's Odd and Mana in the air. Did we interrupt you practicing your spirit arts? Well, yes. You sure are a hard worker. Not really. What brings you all up here to see me?
Actually, we wanted to talk about Aki.
Feels so good, doesn't it? Yeah. Can I ask you something about our chat earlier? Sure. I know you've been in the village for a while, but what did you do before you came here? Huh? Well, if you really want to know, I was in Beltram. working in captive servitude to a noble there. So you were, a slave? Yeah, I went through a lot. But then... it was my big brother who found me and freed me from slavery. And then he brought me back here to live in the village. He said that since there are other beast people here, I should be able to live in peace. It must hurt to talk about. Sorry I asked. Oh, no, it's alright. 'Cause that's how I met my big brother. When I think about the terrible things that happened to me, I went through it all to meet him. That's how I see it anyway. I owe him everything. If he gets in trouble, it's my turn to save him. I know how you feel, Latifah. I owe a lot to my big brother, too. When I was young, someone I loved betrayed me and broke my heart. I was just so sad and lonely. Then my mom got remarried and my life changed again. I got 2 new brothers, one young and one old. There's Masato and the other's Takahisa. Takahisa's so wonderful and kind. He's helped me with all sorts of things. I want to return the favor someday, just like you do. But I just get so angry. I keep losing focus because I'm not good at spirit arts. And then memories from the past creep in, and I feel awful again. I keep taking it out on Masato. I'm a terrible big sister. You're not a terrible sister. You're just going through a lot. It's easy to get overwhelmed by all those emotions. You're in a new world now. You've had so much to deal with and relearn, I can't even imagine. So if your negative thoughts take over, you can always talk to me. I'm here, and I'll listen to you. That means a lot to me. But still, are you sure? Yes, of course. I meant it when I said we were friends. Deal? Mm-hmm. Oh, and I'm not that great with advice, so listening is all I can do. Don't worry, that's more than enough. Thank you, Latifah. Look at that. She's going out to practice again. I don't know what changed, but she's been working hard lately. Then we should work hard also. Really? That smells familiar. Hey, Aki, good morning. Welcome back from your practice. Orphea, you look... Wait, is that a uniform? I borrowed it from Miharu's room. Am I wearing it the right way? Yeah, you did good. Honestly, it looks lovely on you. Thanks, Saki. I'm so jealous. I wonder what Big Brother would say if he came home and saw me wearing that uniform. I think it might be a little big for a body as petite as yours. Especially here. Come on. Don't say that. But why are you wearing that anyway? Because I wanted to wear a special outfit to serve a most special breakfast. Why is there a special breakfast? Fresh apple pie! It looks so delicious! This is one of my favorite desserts! Pie is a special treat. What's the occasion? Why make it now? We all pitched in so it would be ready for when you got back from practicing. Miharu is the one who taught us the recipe. And if she was telling us the truth, we made a really good one too. For you, fresh out of the oven. We should eat it while it's still warm. Everyone, thank you! This is wonderful! I just love that it's sweet and tart. When Masato wakes up, he's gonna be so happy! I want Big Brother to come and eat some of this treat too! Yeah, we should make one for Haruto. And guess what? Huh? How's it look? Adorable! It suits you well, sis. Your clothes fit her just right. They even match. I know. You look so cute in that skirt. Thank you so much, friend. When Big Brother gets back home, I can't wait to show off how I look in this uniform.
Hello there, Nadal. How are we today?
This is tedious.
Does that mean you're already bored and itching for war? Doesn't matter. Rumor has it, there's something rather troublesome brewing in the Beltram Kingdom. It would be a shame if Duke Arbor crumbled right now, wouldn't it?
As a sign of friendship, I've sent him a goodwill ambassador. Internal conflict provides no resolution.
I'm amazed you'd do that for a country that's doomed.
I've been looking for you, Master Lucius.
Oh dear. Speak of the goodwill ambassador, and he shall appear before you.
Actually, I would appreciate your assistance with something.
Oh?
At long last, I finally intend to put my plan into action.
But I've encountered a certain irregularity, and a truly bothersome one, to which a Minotaur poses no challenge at all.
Really?
Yes, a Master Nadol. You will not be required. You do tend to stand out, you see.
I'll bite. How can I assist, Ambassador?
You will abduct a rather important person of interest. The second princess of the Beltram Kingdom, Flora Beltram.
Was that real?
Truly moving, Santa Claus is moving to town.
I must go. I'll send a messenger your way first thing tomorrow morning.
To ride with you was an honor. Thank you for bringing me.
Your lodgings await you, sir. Right this way.
Pleasure, Miss Arya.
Haruto!
Sorry for the wait, Cecilia.
How was your journey here? You're not hurt, are you?
You have absolutely nothing to worry about, I assure you. It seems our conversation has attracted quite the audience. After our encounter in the forest, Miss Lisalata has kindly provided lodging for us, so we'll be sojourning here in Amanda for the next few days.
Worked for me.
I'm sorry for not including you in the decision.
Oh, it's all right. I trust you. What about Arya?
You're dressed differently enough that I don't think she'll recognize you. We should be fine there. The problem is... Nobles associated with the Beltram Kingdom's royal family are traveling with them.
What? Which ones?
Her Highness, the second Princess Flora, as well as Duke Huguenot and Miss Rowana from the Ducal House of Fontaine.
They're all quite prominent. Princess Flora and Miss Rowana have been well acquainted with you for years, have they not? They didn't notice you?
The princess's instincts certainly are sharp. She seemed to sense something was off. But with my different hair color, I doubt she'll jump to conclusions.
Well, perhaps it would be better if the three of us left Amanda after all.
No, there is some risk in staying. But if possible, I'd like to establish a good rapport with Miss Lisalata.
Why does she concern you?
We're here in the Kingdom of Galark, and I've been on a mission to find their hero. Building a relationship with someone in a position of authority would be beneficial.
Yes, you're right. But please, don't let your guard down. Though she may seem pleasant, she's well known for being clever.
Right.
If there's anything I can do for you, just let me know.
Well, now that you mention it, there is one thing.
What is it?
Tomorrow, I'm supposed to visit Miss Lisalata in her home. If you wouldn't mind, I could use a little guidance on the proper etiquette for visiting a noble's home.
Just leave it to me.
I must say, that personal attendant of yours, Arya, I think it was, her efforts during the battle were patently commendable.
Why, thank you, Your Grace. But still, had she not been there, the hero would have had the power to turn the tide for us, right?
It's possible. Unfortunately, he lacks the practical battlefield experience.
That may be, but he had the strength to pick up the Minotaur's greatsword. Would it be right to assume his strength came from his divine arms?
A safe assumption, yes. As with enchanted swords, a person must possess an affinity to access their power. But the affinity for divine arms is said to rest solely with heroes. That he could draw on its power with no training leaves us with more questions than answers.
Then he just needs more time out in the field. That is all he seems to be missing.
The hero is too important. If we send him into the real field of battle, we would be endangering his life. In the interest of safety, I have him sequestered fighting mock battles with my knights.
You may have a point there. His first foray ended up being quite dire.
If nothing else, it was a learning experience for him, and perhaps for us as well.
As I suspected, the Duke isn't looking for the hero to be an instrument in battle, but rather nothing more than a symbol of power.
Well, I suppose in the end, if our swordmaster friend hadn't shown up, we could have all been slaughtered.
You're speaking of Master Haruto?
He slew 3 minotaurs in the blink of an eye. Unless one can manipulate an enchanted sword at will, that isn't possible. It all begs the question of his true identity. Lieselata, what do you think?
When I look at his skill with a sword, the way he speaks, it indicates a life of refinement. He may be from a fallen house, or likely he's hiding his identity for other reasons.
Before we establish a formal relationship with Master Haruto, I'd like to know a little more about him.
Perhaps you'd like to attend my meeting with him tomorrow?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Lieselata?
I take that as a yes.
A simple thank you will not suffice. Please, make use of my nights.
Are you quite certain about that, Your Grace?
You intend to investigate the cause of the monster spawnings, yes? Exploring the forest with additional personnel could reap more benefits.
It could indeed, sir.
Best to be prepared given the strangeness of recent events.
Yes. To make matters worse, we recently began receiving reports of adventurers disappearing at an alarming rate.
I swear it was over here, wasn't it?
Should be.
I can't believe it! Are we really going to eat at such a fancy restaurant? You know it's famous for having outrageous prices, right?
You don't need to worry about money, love. We've been there a dozen times. It's really not a big deal.
Are you not aware you're dining with 2 nobles tonight?
Of course, my lord!
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I could get used to this.
Good. I already have. I've nearly forgotten this afternoon.
Can we not talk about that? Stupid guy swooping in with his sword like he's a hero. I'd like to take him out myself. Who does he think he is?
Speaking of, how about that real hero?
You two! In that battle earlier, you freaked out and hid in the back. Your legs were shaking like leaves in the wind. Oh, honorable knights, get it together.
He has no idea what he's talking about. He treats us as though we're insignificant weaklings.
Let's forget about that lout, too. I need more drinks.
It's in use! The suite with a view of the garden?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm afraid some other customers have already booked the room for the night, sir. You can have any other room you'd like.
What's the big deal? Just switch those customers to another room. If it's money, I'll pay you triple.
I'm very sorry, sir.
And so then, I go in there, and I find her fast asleep in the bath. It was rather shocking to say the least. It was warm and cozy and felt so good.
Maybe we stick to sleeping in beds.
Move! You're in my way! Please don't do this, sir.
I shouldn't waste my breath on a commoner. Don't blame me for what happens to you later.
I'm not concerned for myself.
Is that a fight?
A man doesn't know his place! All right, let it go, Stuart. We'll just talk to these other customers ourselves.
Please don't do this. My deepest apologies for this intrusion. May I ask what's going on? It's you. You're Haruto or something, right? I'm terribly sorry, but have I met the two of you before? Oh, please forgive me, good sir. My name is Stuart Huguenot, and this is Alphonse Rodin. Yes, we are knights affiliated with the group that you rescued today. Stuart. Alphonse. That's right, of course you are. Please forgive my poor memory. Is there something I can do for you?
My friends and I, we want to use this room.
Oh, all right. My guests and I were just finishing our meal. Please, come in if you'd like. Both of you, stay close.
Well, stop right there.
What is it?
What's the hurry? Why don't you ladies stay here and dine with us tonight?
How kind. But we've had our fill of food and drink for the evening.
Oh? Would you refuse a noble's invitation?
We are all so tired from our journey.
I can't say that I'm impressed. You may be good with a sword and all, but you are still just a commoner, correct?
Please, sir, we'd like to leave. Alphonse, it's all right. Let them go.
I'm sorry, sir. If you continue to bother our other patrons like this, we will have to take all the appropriate measures.
We'll go then.
Hang on.
Hey, I don't think that's a good idea.
What now?
It's clear to me that you don't know how to interact with nobility.
I was born a commoner, unfortunately.
I've struck men down for lighter discourtesies.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I've heard there are national laws to place limits on discourtesy killings. If so, am I in violation under those laws? Have I committed a punishable offense?
Why, you! Filthy commoner scum! Who do you think you are? You little...
Alphonse, no! Let him go, Furman! If I do that, it's likely he'll try to hit me again.
No, shut up!
attempts to handle this peaceably. I think we're beyond that now. If you'd be willing, could you bring someone to deal with them in the appropriate means?
Those are the particulars of the situation. Testimony from the staff corroborates this.
How unfortunate. This couldn't be worse. I didn't want him to think that nobles were all pompous. But given an unseemly incident like this, he's sure to be more wary of us in the future.
How dare those arrogant fools!
Where is Haruto now?
He has returned to the inn to recuperate.
I see. Then I shall apologize to him in the morning.
As you wish, ma'am. I shall go make our preparations.
Be assured, I shall reproach my son and his friend for their misconduct. If it's not too much to ask, would you convey my sincerest apologies to Sir Haruto?
Of course, Your Grace.
You ignorant fools. My expectations of you were low from the beginning, and yet somehow you've still managed to disappoint me. I was clear, was I not, that you'd get no second chance? Rejoice! I shall disinherit you just as you desired.
What? Disinherit? That's going too far, Your Grace! It was nothing but a petty altercation with some commoner swordsman!
Just a commoner, eh? He appears to be far more competent than you are. Though your uselessness makes that a low bar to clear.
Your Grace! How rude! You may be the Duke of the House Huguenot, but I urge you to take back those words immediately!
That swordsman dispatched 3 minotaurs as if they were merely toys. Can you do any task that comes close to that?
Well, perhaps using an enchanted sword.
I heard the two of you attacked him together, and he still managed to gain the upper hand on you. You're lucky. I'm going to grant you an opportunity to clear your name. Otherwise, I'm certain facing your father would be quite unpleasant indeed.
I'll do it! Please give me a chance!
In light of recent events, Lisalata will investigate the forest to the west of here.
And you want me to help her, right?
Should you somehow distinguish yourself as part of the advance party, then I wouldn't mind putting in a good word for you regarding this matter. But if you fail to produce results, I will ask that you return to Rodania and remain there.
Your Grace, I can help her.
Very well. Now then, you must apologize unreservedly to Master Haruto. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry for what happened yesterday. Because I brought you with me, I ended up subjecting you to more danger.
My heart's still racing, but I'll be just fine.
I have a small proposition. Maybe stay in the stone house with Aishia. Your heart will likely be better off there.
Oh, please! Don't worry. I told you I'll be fine.
I know, but isn't it difficult for you to feel at ease?
It's all right. Besides, I don't ever want to leave your side, Haruto. Out of concern for you is all. It's simply about your safety, nothing more.
Right. How thoughtful of you.
If the time comes, we can just run away. She's right. Stand by, would you please?
Yes.
My name is Cecilia. I'm Aishia. I'm pleased to meet you. I must say that both of you are exceptionally striking. You're too kind, thank you.
While we speak, would the two of you mind waiting in the other room?
Of course not. If you'll excuse us. Duke Huguenot was embarrassed. He wanted me to extend his apologies.
How good of him.
Furthermore, he's asked me to hear out any request you may have at this time.
All right. In that case, I'd like a formal record of the amicable resolution of this dispute. In writing, of course.
Of course, good sir. I'll act as an arbitrator. Plus, a document shall be created.
Thank you, my lady.
And now, and if we're in good standing, I would still like to invite you to my home as was planned. Perhaps you'd like to join us for lunch? Your two companions are welcome as well.
After last night's tumult, I'm certain they'll be too exhausted for an afternoon outing. I will attend alone, if that's all the same.
Do you find this a satisfactory summation of events?
If anything, I'd say that this version favors my side too heavily. If you have no objections, then I suppose we can move forward.
I owe you this, Master Haruto. Now then, since we're both in agreement on the final terms, we will leave the drawing up of the official contract to our arbitrator here.
Yes, of course, Your Grace.
Now then, as a good parent, I want to apologize again for my son's misdeeds. And in addition, he and his friend would like to repent personally if you'll allow it.
Oh, I suppose that would be fine.
Thank you. Come in, boys. Go on. Express your remorse properly, and be grateful he's willing to hear you out.
We're so sorry for what we did. You don't have to bow your heads anymore.
Oh, Master Haruto!
Princess Flora, it's an honor to see you again so soon.
Please, have a seat. Sounds like you've had it pretty rough.
Thanks, it's not so bad.
I'd expect nothing less. Lisalada's chef makes some of the best food around.
I'm honored you think so.
But when I eat meat, it feels a bit incomplete without a side of rice.
I know. We did our best to prepare the rice you speak of.
Oh, did you now?
Yes, sir, but it seemed to turn out slightly different from the rice you made back in your world. We tried boiling it as it was, but the taste was lacking. Though, I'm pleased to say, we made some adjustments and tried again.
Well, would you look at that?
Is that...
Oh man, cheese risotto, huh?
I'm glad you like it. I take it from your reaction it's something you're familiar with in your world?
Oh, yeah, there's a dish back home that's a lot like this one.
And from this point forward, the dish will be known in Amanda as risotto.
Sure, that sounds good to me.
It tastes wonderful. Wow, and it's so rich from all the cheese.
Oh my, this isn't bad at all.
Between this and the pasta the Riga company developed, there's no way around it. Miss Lisalata must have knowledge from Earth.
Master Haruto, what do you think of it?
Oh, it's quite delicious. I never imagined that rice could be made into a dish this good.
Master Haruto, how old were you when your travels began?
I was just 11 years old.
Speaking of which, how old are you these days?
Right now I'm 16.
And you've been traveling since you were a kid? I guess if you were with your parents, it wouldn't be out of the question.
Yes, but both of my parents died before I set out on my journey. I've traveled mostly alone.
Ah, I see. Sorry I brought it up.
It's fine. I wouldn't feel bad.
So, if you don't mind me asking, what made you decide to set out adventuring all alone?
You could say it was personal. I was searching for someone with a connection to my parents.
Do you have any intention of settling somewhere permanently?
I still have much journeying to do.
In the future, when the time comes, I hope you'll consider the Kingdom of Beltrum for your permanent residence. I would grant very favorable terms to a swordsman of your caliber.
Well then, in that case, I would like to extend a similar offer as well.
I'm most grateful to you both. May the fates allow it.
Look at them, fawning all over you. Think we just witnessed the birth of a new hero.
I would never presume. A lone orphan like me could never measure up to a real hero like you, Sir Hiroaki.
Well, no matter how much good you do, there's a strength and status that only a true hero like yours truly can possess. But, as long as you understand that, you might end up going further than anyone thinks you can.
Glad you think so. Which reminds me, if the rumors are true, the Kingdom of Galark has a special guest, a hero of their very own.
Given that there was a conspicuous pillar of light, it'd be impossible to hide.
Your hero is supposed to be officially presented at the soiree. Galark's fancy lady hero, that right?
Is it true your hero's a woman?
Yes, Miss Satsuki Sumeragi. She is the hero who was summoned to our kingdom.
Satsuki Sumeragi.
Our friends' names are Satsuki and Takahisa. Do you
There's no
hate
mistake.
this world too?
She's one of the people Miharu's searching for.
Sir Hiroaki will also be presented to the other kingdoms at the party.
Beltrum has another hero as well. So Rui Shigekura has also been invited.
It's annoying to get shown off like a trophy, you know? But just another responsibility of being a hero.
It sounds like there will be many important people there.
Yes, indeed. And rumors are swirling around that there may be at least one more. The hero that was summoned to the Cento Stella Kingdom.
Oh, how curious. We're one step closer. A huge step at that. This means I'll have good news for Miharu and the others.
Blast it! What a huge waste of time. All because of that stupid commoner. Rotten Duke. Useless am I? Just watch me, old man. I'll show you what I can really do!
Men, keep your guard up. We may be faced with another Minotaur at any time.
Oh, you won't have to worry about that. There aren't any monsters left in the forest, you see.
Who are you?
know he isn't here with me. But I do wonder, what is Haruto doing right now?
Hey, do you remember what he said exactly? Well, if I remember correctly, it was me, Haru.
When she told us that, it made me hopeful. But no, of course I couldn't possibly be that lucky. Now, I need to focus up.
Good morning, Miharu.
Good morning.
I see you're practicing early again today. You're a harder worker than you give yourself credit for.
You think so?
It's true, you really are. Is there a reason you're so dedicated? Tell me how so I can be like you.
Oh, well, sure. Practicing is fun, which is a big part of it, but... While we're enjoying a peaceful existence here in the village, Haruto is out there working hard for all of us. That's why.
That makes sense. It's all for Mr. Rio.
No, it's not that. I want to do everything I can to make sure I'm not a burden to him while he's juggling so much, you know?
Yes, indeed. Well, if your kind intention means you're learning spirit arts more quickly, then it's all for the best, right? She's got a point.
You're right.
I must say, it's already quite an amazing feat to be able to create water after such a short time. And you were even able to control it, weren't you? Honestly, I was in shock. Miharu, you are connected to Lady Aishia telepathically, so it is possible your connection allows your spirit arts abilities to blossom. I agree, but even if that helps you grow, the results are due to the hard work you've put in. It's true.
Thanks, you guys. And now, since I know, next time I see her, I'll be sure to thank Miss Aishia too.
Aishia! Good morning. Have some tea?
It's delicious. It tastes similar to when Haruto makes it.
Does it? Well, thanks. I'm the one who taught Rio how to make it, you know. You feel the wind picking up? I'm sorry, is something wrong?
Oh no, it's nothing.
Who are you? Stand down!
Yes, I'd be happy to.
Are you adventurers from Amanda?
No, I'm afraid not.
What are you doing in the forest then? You seem an unsavory lot.
Well, that's because we are unsavory. So, would you gents happen to be knights of the Beltram Kingdom?
How would you know who we are?
It's simple. When one considers which knights are staying at Amanda at the moment, it would seem you must be the elite guards of Princess Flora.
That's so? And who are you?
Just a man who's got business with you lot. I'd say there's about 20 of them. And they're all on the younger side as well.
Something popped into my mind. You were once among the noble class in the Beltram Kingdom. Does anyone look familiar?
Not a one of them. But, even if they did, it wouldn't change what we're about to do.
Then, if you have no objections to using them as blank dolls, I'll leave it to you.
I don't like this. Why don't you just beat them up and take them into custody?
Not so fast. We should talk it out.
We've got a lively one over here. I like it.
Be careful not to kill them, as tempting as it may be.
Yeah, I know the deal. But I'm helping you out. So let me have some fun here. You just make sure none of them escape. There's always a runner.
Seems like this brigand wants a fight. Allow me to serve justice.
I will not. Surround and subdue them. If they resist, then you may counterattack. Ready yourselves.
Too slow, boys. The moment I moved to draw my sword, you should have been strengthening yourselves with magic instead of gawking.
This is the perfect opportunity. When that blasted Duke learns how I ably dispatch my prey, he'll be flabbergasted.
You're a curious one, eh?
You can die! Enchant physical ability!
I think I'll save you for last, boy. Come on! What are you waiting for? Hurry up and use your little protective spells while you can.
Enchant physical ability. You have permission to kill him. Keep the other alive for questioning.
Oh, go ahead and try! What's wrong, fellas? Is that all you got? I was hoping for more of a challenge. Come on, you haven't hit me once.
He's treating this like some kind of game.
Oh, did you want me to take it more seriously? In that case, I'll start culling the herd now.
No, he can't! At this rate, we'll surely lose. Does he have an enchanted sword too? It's not fair. Why does everyone else get one? Sneaky cowards. If I had an enchanted sword, then...
Only 4 left, I see.
Oh, it's impossible.
Thanks to your hard work, our retrieval of the unconscious knights is proceeding smoothly.
The real work has just begun. A few more nights and we're finished. You know what that means, boy? It's your turn soon.
We need to move now. Retreat!
It's part of the plan. We need to call for backup. Yes, it's a tactical retreat.
Fleeing? I would have thought the fight helped them to understand the hopelessness of this situation. Hey! If you run, it just means I'll catch you.
No! How did you get here?
Don't worry yourself. You're not going to die here.
No!
See, I told you I was saving you for last. Now don't cause too much trouble. I was right. You're lively. And those eyes tell a story.
What does that mean?
They seem to carry glimpses of the dirty way you've lived your life. You're a terribly intriguing fellow. Do you know that?
Wait, hang on! If it's money you want, I can pay! And I won't tell. You can just take it and do what you want!
Huh? You're bribing me?
Now I've got him. I can use money to negotiate.
You are rather curious. What to do with you?
Master Haruto, thank you for joining us today. In time, I will send a messenger with updates. I hope your stay in Amanda will afford you the opportunity to get some rest.
Thank you. I hope so too.
Oh, and,
Yes, ma'am?
it's just... If we should ever happen to meet again, I hope we will find the time to talk. The Duke and I would like the chance to offer our formal thanks to you as well, if it pleases you.
Yes, I would like that. I wonder, has she noticed it might be me as I suspected? Or is this just who Princess Flora is? I suppose I'll wait and see for now.
Well, seems like we'll be stuck here in Amanda for a while. At least until we can help fully secure the neighboring lands. So if you plan on visiting Lisa Lotta's mansion later, we might just get to see each other there.
Yes, they will be staying for a little longer. If the hero desires it, I could arrange to have a tea party. Sir Haruto, would you care to join?
My lady, if you're kind enough to invite me, then yes, it would be my great pleasure.
Oh, good. I would like that.
All right. Can we let the poor swordsman leave in peace already? The rest of this can be hashed out another day.
The hero has a point. We cannot keep our guest here forever. Well then, Sir Haruto, let's meet again.
Yes, Your Grace. I shall see you all soon. If you'll excuse me, I'll be off.
Good, sir. I don't wish to be rude, but are you feeling well?
Huh? What do you mean?
Your mood. You appear to feel less spirited. So I wondered if something was weighing on you.
No, can't say there's anything bugging me. At the moment. But if you ask me, Flora's the one who's acting kind of weird.
What? Me? Do I appear to be acting strange to you, Hero?
Wow. You're not very self-aware, huh? Ever since we got ambushed by monsters. No, ever since that swordsman showed up, you've been acting all fidgety. Like your mind is off in La La Land thinking about who knows what.
Oh, I don't think that's an accurate depiction of me.
Fine. If that's how you feel, I won't argue you. All I'm trying to say is that's how it looks to me.
I see. Could you explain what gave you that impression?
Well, when he's here, you're like staring directly at his face the whole time.
Oh, when you say the word he, do you speak of Sir Haruto?
See? And when I mention some rando, you automatically know it's Haruto.
What? No, that's not...
Princess Flora has many duties as our kingdom's representative. Since Haruto saved us from grave peril, I'm certain she's just worrying about how to express her gratitude. It may be of great importance to her since Duke Huguenot is looking to employ his service.
Oh, that makes sense. Is that all?
Yes, sir.
Well, if that's how it is, then it's not like I don't understand this stuff. But Haruto, I feel like everyone's making such a big deal over someone who's pretty average to me.
Well, naturally. That's because you yourself are so exceptional. It stands to reason that you would be harder to impress than the princess or myself.
Oh, I totally get that. So that's what's happening. If that's the case, I can't blame anyone.
I guess that does it.
Thank you for all your efforts. I've already begun things here as well.
Monsters! Why are they wearing knights' uniforms? What are those things?
What you're seeing is a modified human. I'm rebuilding their spirits and bodies into something more useful. Now, Lucius, if you wouldn't mind, please remove his clothing so I can begin.
I don't care to take off another man's clothing. You can do it yourself.
Dear. He stirs. Is there any reason you brought this young man to me conscious?
I thought he would be a good test subject. Something about this one tells me he'd be the perfect candidate for your revenant.
Yes, but if the ritual fails, we will have wasted one of our precious stones.
You gotta break a few eggs, right? Look at all these other husks you've got lying around. With these bodies you've converted, there's more than enough fighting power left if this fails.
I suppose I have no other choice.
Props.
Daisy, begging you, please let me go!
Let's see. There's a reason this doesn't hurt. Despite what it looks like, this is it. This is the point where your body and mind give in to the pain. It is only a matter of time, young man.
How is it possible the search party hasn't returned yet? Could it be that a monster beyond the scope of our imaginings hides in that forest?
It could also be that they have simply been hindered by some sort of accident.
I understand. You are dismissed, sir. I will send notice when I've devised a plan.
I shall await your command, sir.
As suspected, we are in need of someone talented in military affairs. Of course the unit in question is the one Alphonse was a part of. He's just as talentless as I thought.
I wonder, was my behavior truly unusual today? What am I thinking anyway? Rio, Haruto, their names and their hair colors are different. Surely they're two different people. But if Haruto turns out to be Rio after all...
You need to take him and get out of here, princess!
He saved me, but I couldn't thank him. It was all so fast I didn't have a chance to undo our misunderstanding. All I could do was flee. Do I apologize? Even though no amount of apologizing would atone for all the mistakes I made. My deepest apologies. I should have sent only my own people for something of this importance.
Nonsense. It was myself who suggested that we send the local knights as the advance unit for the investigation.
Yes, but still.
Also, we have yet to confirm if the men have all perished. Let us be optimistic.
I suppose you're right. Let us send a search party, as soon as we are able. Having said that, though...
Yes. We'll wait until after sunrise. The advance unit may yet return, so we shouldn't risk more lives. Better to bide our time.
Indeed.
Between your maidens, the guard, and the swordsman, I surely thought we had taken care of most of the monsters.
Me too. Only a few monsters escaped into the forest. Not enough to worry. But that's if we encountered them all. We hadn't considered the alternative. Do you think there could be more minotaurs in the forest? I sure hope not.
I wouldn't rule it out myself. If we consider the worst-case scenario, it's possible more nightmarish monsters are out there.
One would assume that an abundance of monsters lurking in the woods would be impossible to overlook. And yet it's precisely that kind of assumption that has led us to the situation we're in. It's done. I will send Arya. Tomorrow, I will arrange a unit with my best maids and soldiers and equip them well. They'll have enchanted swords.
Good. I would like to offer you additional knights, but it may take some more time.
No! I cannot ask your people to take any further action on my behalf, Your Grace. It's in my hands now.
Yes, I understand. In that case, there's Haruto. I think it would be a good idea to ask for his assistance in these troublesome times.
Yes. And if he were a citizen of Amanda, it would be easier for me to ask him. He hails from outside our walls, I'm afraid. But beyond that, he seems quite devoted to protecting one of his companions.
Yes, you're right. We shouldn't pin all our hopes on newcomers, but seasoned adventurers.
True, but in this case, I won't use them either. Since there is a possibility that more Minotaurs lurk in the forest, I need people here to defend the city. We could be ambushed at any time.
A worry we should not overlook.
All right, then. It's been long enough that our most recent specimen should have completed the assimilation.
Well, that's great and all. Come on. I'm feeling claustrophobic over here. Put the freaks away already.
Really? As a new collection, I was hoping I might admire my handiwork for a while longer.
As always, your creepy tastes don't align with mine in any way.
It's all subjective. They're like my own children. Can you blame me?
Wow, it already feels like a new forest. I think I'll finally be able to sleep in peace.
We move tomorrow morning. Everything is set to go just before sunrise. I implore you not to oversleep.
If you're worried about someone oversleeping, tell it to our newest tag-along over there. Right, boy?
If I can't sleep, then why waste the night? I should be pressing forward with the plan before those lads realize what fate is about to befall them.
That's some creepy voice you've got there.
I've managed to create a perfected revenant. It's more aggressive than the strengthened dolls and has enhanced fighting capabilities to boot. But its hobbled intellect and stunted reasoning skills render it harder to control.
But it should still be useful in the attack tomorrow, right?
Yes, he'll be of great use to us. As a disposable tool to be tossed aside.
Make me proud, boy. I have high hopes for you. Bottoms up!
I'll kill them. Kill them all with the last thing I know.
Poor Sap is eating through the bone, too. You're still hopeless, huh?
Haruto, wake up.
Aisha? Good morning.
Good morning. I have urgent news.
And what would that be?
Monsters suddenly appeared nearby. I can sense their presence.
Inside the city? Or are they outside?
I can't tell their specific location. I know they're to the west. My senses are currently overwhelmed. There must be a lot of them.
What?
With a sensation this strong, I should have noticed them much sooner than now. It's strange that I didn't. I think something's been brewing since yesterday.
Do you see those people on the road?
Huh? We did get a notice stating the knights who went to explore the forest might return sometime this morning.
All right. For now, let's go and get a grasp of the situation. Where's Celia?
She's still fast asleep.
That's good.
It looks like the party may have returned. Those are monsters! Sound the alarm right now!
Professor!
You're here! What's going on out there?
We're not certain of all the details yet. We do know monsters have appeared, a lot of them. And I have a feeling there are likely to be Minotaurs among them. Whatever is happening, it isn't good.
What will you do?
It caught me off guard, and there's a lot I don't know. My first priority is to find out what has happened here.
Rio, if you're hesitating because you're worried about me, don't. I'll be fine. I know I seem like a liability in a fight, but I'm not. I can use magic and hold my own fairly well. So, with that, you should go out there and do whatever you think is best.
I will. Well then, if we want to be prepared for anything, it would be wise to get ourselves dressed.
Yes.
Her instincts were right. There are a lot of them. His response is very fast. It looks like reinforcements continue to join the fight. If they hold...
Haruto, I can sense a large swell of monsters spilling in from the east.
From the east? They're attacking from both sides.
They're in. What's our plan?
For right now, stay where you are. I'll reach out to you and the professor when it's time to move. People are evacuating en masse from the west side to the northern districts. Even if you left for the stronghold, you get caught in the crowd. With the second attack, there will be another large group fleeing the east as well. Staying inside the inn will be the safest option for now.
What will you do in the meantime?
The defense is short-handed at the eastern gate. I'll go lend a helping hand there.
Be careful.
I will. I don't intend to let the monsters get in, but...
Don't worry. I'll protect Celia if it comes to that. Photon bullet! There's so many. If we don't get backup soon, we're doomed! Photon bullet!
Overstepping. I'm here until help arrives.
Haruto?
Miss Chloe, is that correct?
Oh, yes, sir. What are you doing here?
Reinforcements are flooding to the west already. If anyone needed aid, it was you.
How thoughtful of you.
Well, while we're waiting for the reinforcements to arrive, let's try to thin out the horde as much as we can. I'll take the lead. Is that all right?
Oh, of course, if you're willing.
I'll do what I can. It's up to you to dispatch any monsters that make it past me.
Right! Telecommunicator. According to the city watchtower, a Minotaur and a swarm of monsters are at the eastern gate. We've confirmed that they managed to breach.
Hit from both sides? How far in have the monsters gotten?
For now, the exact details are unknown. They're being held back just inside the gate at the plaza. Our forces are outnumbered, though. I believe we should divert some of our reinforcements there immediately.
If we're to send soldiers and adventurers from the rear guard, we risk having them trapped against a sea of evacuees. We dispatched attendants to the areas near the east gate. Have we considered sending them instead?
Unfortunately, those attendants were called to defend the west. Only Chloe is at the east gate. Though Cosette and a few others should be in the center of town directing the evacuation.
Gather your team and head to the east gate right away. Enlist Cosette and the others on your way there.
Yes, and what of you?
Duke Huguenot and his contingent of knights have gallantly chosen to stay and secure the mansion. I'll be fine. Focus on your task. Your duty deserves your undivided attention.
I will do my best, ma'am. Now, enchant physical ability. fighting off the monsters.
Sir Haruto? It seems so. It appears I owe the man another great debt. We will do what we must, with Natalie headed there too. Perhaps the East Gate has enough manpower to hold the line now.
We were able to sneak right into the heart of the city. It's too easy.
Please refrain from making unnecessary quips.
Would you lighten up already? I'm in the middle of a massive siege, and I'm not even allowed to get into a tussle. The least you could do is let me have my words.
Then let us speak about the work at hand. As soon as we receive the signal from the Minotaurs, we will take immediate action. Please make sure that you're prepared to move at a moment's notice.
Heard you loud and clear, boss man.
At this time, the aura of that spirit who's taken a human form sits quietly in the center of town. Soon, they'll be defenseless, as the town's guard will have all moved to the front lines.
Oh wow, he's truly amazing.
Hey, Miss Chloe? Who is that man? I don't believe I've ever seen him before.
Master Haruto. He's a skilled swordsman who saved Lady Lisalata's life in the forest.
The word skilled fails to do him justice in the least.
True. He's one of the best you'll ever find. But even he will need to rest soon. When he does, the responsibility of holding the line falls to us. Please make sure you're prepared.
Okay, we'll be right behind you, ma'am.
This is strange. The Minotaur and humanoids, they're staying behind the front line for some reason. Those are their most powerful soldiers. They could push their way deep into the town in an instant. Especially that Minotaur. It normally wouldn't hesitate to storm a gate. Do they have some other objective? Aishia, have you sensed any changes in the town?
Nothing major. I've noticed people in the streets have started avoiding the plaza near our hotel, and the residential evacuation should be nearly complete.
How about any change in the monster's movements?
No. It seems the defense of the West Gate has successfully done its duty.
I see. Thank you. I'll speak with the attendants and see if I can head out.
Good plan. If anything happens, I'll reach out right away.
Please.
Chloe! Oh, thank goodness. We're glad to see you. So, anything to report? Well, just that Master Haruto has been holding the front line by himself.
I would expect nothing less.
Me either. But still, we may want to relieve him from combat to catch his breath. He's been out there the whole time, right? He won't be able to sustain that forever.
Yes, you're right. Now that we're all here, we can switch places with him and give him an opportunity to recharge himself. Master Haruto.
Yes, ma'am? It was Cosette and,
My name's Miss Natalie, of Lisalata's attendants. Master Haruto, you've done us a great service, sir. We thank you for your help today.
Though Our Lady is not here, she would thank you as well.
Oh, how kind. Would it be impolite to ask a favor?
What is it?
My travel companions are waiting back at the inn. They haven't been able to evacuate yet. I'd like to go back so I can rejoin them.
I see. And you'd like us to take your place?
If it helps, I'd be happy to take out that Minotaur first. It may not make up for my withdrawal, but it's a start.
I would say that more than makes up for it, Master Haruto. Since as an ordinary citizen, you may leave whenever you like. Though, you know the Minotaur is in the rear, right?
I'm aware. I can slay it from here.
What? You can?
I can, and I will. I should give it a little more, just in case. If you will excuse me, I'll take my leave now.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much, sir.
I must say, you're amazing.
I think the stress got to her head. You can take off. We've got it from here. I'm sure your companions eagerly await you.
Right. I'll be off.
stress in the forest pales in comparison to this one. I'd like to use powerful magic to clear the horde, but if I don't ration my energy, I may very well run dry. What shall I do then? And why aren't the monsters in the back attempting to breach the gate with the rest of the force? It's baffling. It's a dangerous gamble, but my only real choice is to push ahead. What omen is this?
That's the signal.
It's finally our turn, huh?
We mustn't waste any time. There is a possibility the monsters were slain faster than either of us anticipated. Our true hope lies with you. This plan hangs on your success, young Alphonse.
I know, and I will make it so.
What are those things?
Everyone, do whatever you must to stop the horde! Leave the hulking minotaur to me!
We should evacuate too. Follow me.
Look, it's a monster.
Muriel, run away!
This is bad. There's more of them.
Sir, thank you for saving my child.
Of course. The important thing is no one got hurt.
Yeah, you beat him up good, sir. Thank you. Hey, are you all right, Mom?
Yes, I'll be fine.
Little sister? Mother? Are you hurt? What happened here?
We were attacked by monsters, sis. And then this brave man saved our lives. He's really strong. You beat him up good.
Well, I'm glad we relieved you then. I'm in your debt, good sir. Thank you so much.
Of course. But miss, why are you here and not at the gate?
Oh, I have news to deliver. It seems a few humanoid monsters slipped through our defenses and into the city. I was just on my way to inform Lady Lisolata.
Honey, look, it's Chloe!
Rebecca, are you all right?
You popped those monsters like they were nothing. Thanks, young man.
Oh, well, I'm so terribly sorry, but I'm in a hurry to deliver an important message. I need you all to evacuate to the north and seek shelter inside the inner walls, please. And tell the guards at the entrance that I sent you. They shouldn't have any hesitation to let you through the gate.
I see. Well, you better get a move on then. We'll go ahead and evacuate alongside our new swordsman friend here.
Oh,
Sounds good. Let's go.
Wait, are you sure? Yeah, all right. Let's move out.
Hey, I got a question for you. Are monster attacks like always happening in your world?
They're not known to attack as frequently as this. But it isn't unprecedented, I'm afraid. In the past, towns and villages were completely destroyed, brought to rubble by monsters just like these.
Oh, great.
Sir, pardon my sudden cough. My nerves have made my throat quite dry.
Now we can feel a little safer. Thank you for all your help, mister. You're the best.
I didn't do much of anything, really. All I did was walk here with you. Pardon me, do you happen to go by the name Master Haruto? Yes. Is there a reason you ask? Well, sir, truth is, we've been told that if you and your companions arrived, our orders are to escort you to the mansion immediately. It was a directive from Lady Lisolata herself. I see. What a nice surprise. You and your companions are now under our protection. Sorry to rush, but we must go. In that case, we'll take you at your word, sir. Please, lead the way.
Yes, follow me.
It's just over here.
This is a lot easier when you have a personal tour guide. Those lesser-strengthened revenants can't handle this type of assignment.
To find the guest rooms, you must go to the end of the hallway and go around the corner there.
Right, got it. Well then, the rest of the job is yours for the taking, pretty boy. Don't raise a hand to the princess. Although you can do as you like with the hero. Short of killing him.
Yes, leave the rest to me, as I am now. My power surpasses that of a raging minotaur.
Yeah. When you talk like that, I can't tell if your brain is broken or if you really believe it.
Is someone there?
Yes, we're over here.
Who are you?
Oh, I was just taking care of a little business, and now I'm about to leave. Pay me no mind, please.
Step out! Show yourself!
Dear, dear.
An adventurer? Are you alone? I thought I heard you talking to someone.
No, I'd say he's less of a someone and more of a something.
Hey, guys. I'm not the only one who heard that sound, right?
Check it out.
Hey, what's all the racket out there, soldier?
Huh?
What is that creature?
What? Are those monsters? No. How did they get all the way up here?
Hey, guys. I'm not the only one who heard that sound, right?
Check it out.
Hey, what's all the racket out there, soldier?
Huh?
What is that creature?
What? Are those monsters? No. How did they get all the way up here?
Enchant physical ability, now.
Attack.
Probably want to move, Flora.
This way, princess.
Patience.
Attack now.
Crap. Eat this part! Hey, Yamata no Orochi. Oh, great.
Serenwaki!
That was a dream come true. You have no idea how long I've been wanting to punch his stupid face.
That monster. It's talking.
You Huguenot, you'll be next. I'm going to make sure you suffer most.
Foul beast, you're not welcome here!
Stay back, you fool! Father! Get out of my way! Let go!
No, Duke Huguenot!
You have yet to feel the true depths of your anguish.
No, Father!
Go now. Run away while you still can. But wait! What about you? I will stay here, acting as a decoy. Buy you some time. Hurry toward the hall. I can't. I won't leave you behind. Please save yourself. If you don't escape while you can, we may all perish.
make sure she escapes.
Rowana, come with me, please!
Photon bullet!
Hello, Princess. Kindly join me, won't you?
Wait, no! Let go of me!
You must move quickly.
All right, keep it moving.
Don't stop until you're inside.
Hey, Haruto. Huh? It's the mansion. I sense monsters inside.
What?
Sir Haruto! I'm glad Miss Cecilia and Miss Aishia made it here safely as well.
We did, somehow.
My attendants said you kept all the monsters breaching the east gate at bay. Thank you. We're forever in your debt.
You're not. And besides, it was only possible because of your attendants and soldiers' quick work.
You both must be quite tired. Allow me to take you somewhere safe to rest.
Oh, before that, are you aware of any monsters in the mansion?
No, sir. As far as I know, there aren't any. And there are no reports indicating a breach from our soldiers.
That's reassuring.
Why? Is there something we should be concerned about?
Well, perhaps. Just above us. It's giving off an unusual aura to Aishia.
That corner there? It's where the hero and the princess have been evacuated to. To my knowledge, it should be safe.
I'll send word to check the area, just in case.
Let go! I beg of you! What about my friends? We must help the others!
The monsters in that room are strengthened revenants, dearie. I'm afraid it will be too late by the time help arrives.
Wait. Good sir, who are you?
Me. I'm just a walking piece of filth.
No. Have you come here to kidnap me?
Yes. And since that was so easy, what say we spice things up? Let's play a game. Picture the young lady who entrusted your care to me. Think about how she'll feel when she finds out she got the princess kidnapped. Seeing the horror on her face after receiving that news, even just imagining it delights me. That's it. Yes, that's the face. Perfectly captured.
Hand me this instant!
You really are hopeless.
Hey there.
Stop wasting time. Hurry and get the princess out of here. It seems the spirit in human form has arrived at the mansion. Confronting it could derail our efforts.
Really? Guess we gotta go. If you don't want these beautiful legs of yours to be severed to bloody stumps, you'd better stay quiet.
When his interest is piqued, Lucius is a slave to the whims of the moment. The savage is more of a beast than a man.
Photon bullet! Not finished here yet. Photon bullet!
Was that a fly buzzing about?
Photon bullet! Oh no, it has zero effect on him? How tough is this ghoul?
Man, now I'm mad. Like super pissed.
You're awake?
You're gonna pay for that sloppy uppercut.
I hit you with all my strength, hero. You're more resilient than I imagined.
And you're a freaking cockroach. Time to die! Ah! Lousy piece of crap! Screw you!
What was that?
I'ma murder you next. Rowana, no! I'll kill you. Get wrecked!
this way.
Thanks.
What is that? Was it true? The hero and the others are in the room.
Stop right there!
Heed your own message, boy. It's not likely to happen. But we can't have you using your awakening power just yet, young hero.
Wait, you're here too?
You. Go outside immediately. There should be some interesting prey awaiting you there.
Right away, sir.
As soon as it becomes excited, it begins to play. It is far from being a work of perfection. In fact, it's nothing more than a defective unit.
Hold them back, men!
Yes, sir!
Let me go!
It's Princess Flora!
Princess Flora!
Oh, we'll just be leaving with your princess now.
Rowana! Hero, please! Anybody! Help me!
I'll cut them off.
That voice.
Go! Don't let him escape! Please, stay behind me.
Are there more now than before?
Yes, that's it! Leave the monsters to us, milady.
The townspeople.
Protect them!
What about Princess Flora?
Haruto, go. You're worried, aren't you?
You should be going after the princess.
What?
Listen, Haruto. We can see the agony in your eyes. You should prioritize your own feelings now. I told you I'd be alright, and this time I have an opportunity to help you. Earth Prison! Not bad, huh? You're not the only one who can fight around here.
You were right. Thank you. Aishia, take care of things here.
I will.
Lady Lisalata, I'll rescue Princess Flora and return her.
Please do. Thank you. Wow, what sort of magic was that?
We must act. Cast your magic barriers now. Protect all the others, as well as yourselves. On my way. As am I. I will go reduce their numbers. Duodectet Magician! Magic Barrier!
She managed to make barriers in every direction, and there are so many. That would be a feat even for court mages. Aisha! Will she be all right out there by herself? It appears that she's unarmed.
Oh, she'll be fine. Fortunately, she's as strong as Haruto is.
As strong as Sir Haruto.
Now, enchant physical ability.
I need that. Wait, you need what now? Your spear. I need it. What are you waiting for, Chloe? Give her your spear.
Of course, my lady. Here you go.
Thank you. I can take care of the rest. Incredible. She is as strong as Sir Haruto. These people, who are they, really? Are you certain she's fine?
Just trust her.
I know that woman. She was in the hotel suite. Stand down! They hurt her, but do not take her life. I want the satisfaction of killing her myself.
That monster. It speaks.
Attack. I've seen enough. I'll take her. The rest of you, focus your efforts on these women.
Earth's prison!
Are you ready? You've met your end. Time to die!
Miss Aisha, here!
It can't be. Bastard! How could she?
It's him. I'm certain of it. That was Lucius, the man I've been searching for. Where is he? His strengthening magic should have left traces of disturbance for me to detect. I found him.
I would have imagined there'd be anyone fast enough to catch up to me. So, who are you anyway?
Hey, Mommy?
Yes, Rio?
I was wondering, why are we the only ones with black hair? I've never seen anyone else that looks like us.
Good question. Probably because your father and I come from a faraway land, one you've never seen before.
Oh, really?
Is that Haruto?
Are you mad, boy?
It is you. What was that?
I would have imagined there'd be anyone fast enough to catch up to me. I mean, true, I did have my hopes. Hey, you talk, boy. Why don't you say something?
Uncover your face.
Huh. Who do you think you're ordering around? Did you come to chat, or are you here to save the princess?
For her sake, I can't let on that she has value as a hostage. The one I'm here for is you.
Oh, is that so?
I've been looking for you, Lucius.
And if I am this Lucius you desire, what is it you plan to do exactly?
Take your life.
I had no idea I was dealing with a professional comedian. This must be the guy the humanoid spirit has a covenant with. I don't remember him now. But if he's got a grudge against me, then we must have met before. What's the difference? Here, take a good look. Is this the face that you were hoping to see?
Yes, I've been searching a long time.
Also, you can find and kill me, isn't that right? You seem pretty calm for a man who is about to take a life.
Be that as it may, it is indeed my sole intention to kill you.
Well then, so why don't you at least cut loose a little? Show me a glimpse of your true murderous self.
This is my true self. I'm going to kill you. It's that simple.
Sure you will. So, who are you, exactly? You finally found the man you've been lusting to kill, and he doesn't get a grand speech or even your name.
You will die. That's it. There's nothing left to say.
I suppose it's up to me to spice things up then. All right. How'd the knife fall right out of your chest? You're playing some dirty tricks wearing a suit like that.
Some dirty tricks from you of all people.
No gaps in his defense, I see. Guess it wouldn't be any fun if this was too easy. You've long desired to meet face to face. Time to play! I'll admit it, you're pretty quick on your toes. But now, I can tell this princess is important to you, even if you want to pretend you're only here to kill me. Or perhaps it's just that you don't want other people getting swallowed up in your revenge. Either way, you're too much of a soft for vengeance.
Aisha! Look out! Stay alert! Seems like they've got their sights set on you. I'll be fine.
Miss Aisha!
Don't worry.
You gotta do better than that, boy!
How is the point of his sword getting longer? Is it some kind of spatial magic? Enough.
Such a trust. Why don't you buzz off? This guy is attacking me with such precision that he's able to avoid hitting the girl. And that's not an ordinary skill. There's no chance I'd forget someone with his abilities. But I don't remember. Could that mean I met him long before he got this strong? Maybe it was back when he was only a child. I'm not playing this game. How am I supposed to have fun fighting you if I haven't got any concept of who you are?
There's no reason to worry about fun when you're about to die.
I think it's time you reveal your big secret. Yes. You see, I've left so many grudges in my wake that I can't remember every little face. To say you've piqued my interest is an understatement. But for you to know all about me and me to know nothing of you, well, that's no fun at all. Can you understand why it feels unfair?
Unfair?
Who are you? Spit it out.
If you cannot remember me, There must be a reason. I guess I wasn't worth remembering.
If I'd crossed swords with a person of your ability, that memory wouldn't soon leave me. I'll ask you again. Who are you?
You've kidnapped a princess. I presume you didn't bring her out here just to play cat and mouse with me.
Maybe not, but you have to admit it gets the blood pumping. It really is something how calm you are. Since I don't remember meeting someone that looks like you, does that mean we crossed paths when you were a kid or something? I'll take your silent blank stare as a yes. One glance at you is all I need to tell you're not from around here. How curious. Still ignoring me, huh? Maybe you'd be more enticed to talk if we agreed to a trade. Tell you what, I'll let this little princess go for now. And in exchange, you tell me who you are. Then we'll settle our differences with a one-on-one fight.
I would say those terms sound too good to be true.
Well, I'm a very kind man, you see. If you accept my proposal, I'll start by honoring my word and letting the princess go.
You have a deal.
I love it when these things work out. Stand between us where we can both keep an eye on you. There may still be rogue monsters lurking in the woods after all. You hear me? Then go. Now you stay away from the princess. All right, that's good. Stop right there. As long as she's within range, I can use her for leverage if I need to. How the situation shakes out depends on who this guy really is.
Stand a little farther back if you don't mind.
Yes, all right.
Look at this! Our story went from a lowly kidnapper on the run from a spirited hero of the kingdom to an unsuspecting victim of revenge, chased by the demon who was sent to carry out his sentence. Now, time to fulfill your part of the bargain. Tell me.
It was over 10 years ago. I was a boy living in the capital of the Beltram Kingdom.
Really?
At the time, you were looking after a certain parent and their young child.
It all makes sense. You bear the features of the people from Yagumo. With that white hair, you're like a whole different person. No wonder I was struggling here. Look at you. Oh, don't glare at me with those soulless eyes. Well, hey, at least you lived right. Or you stayed alive just to come hunt me down. That sniveling little brat, powerless to stop the worst moment of your life.
Sounds like you have some fond memories of me after all.
Yes, I remember. I've always remembered. And I've been craving a reunion with you, hoping for a moment that played out exactly like this. Why do you think I spared the life of a defenseless child ripe for the kill?
I will be right back, so stay inside and don't let anyone in.
Yeah, okay. Bye-bye.
Rio, it's me, Lucius. Can you open the door for me? Looks like I got to teach you something new today, kid. Always beware of a wolf in sheep's clothing.
That day, I decided I would survive in this world. All for this moment.
It's probably best to keep your distance from him. Who knows what kind of diseases he could be carrying? I'm so sorry if my friends and I startled you. How about we start from the beginning? Hi, my name's Celia. What should I call you?
Rio.
Rio? Now that's an unusual name.
My parents were immigrants.
Oh my! Well, that certainly explains the black hair then. We don't have much time. Now, I will teach you about Ode, about our magic, and how to use your power.
She's going to teach me to use magic?
You must memorize this feeling. Sharpen your senses. That light around you, its energy will help you improve, aid in honing your body and your mind, and make you strong. So use it. Use the image in your mind.
I'm just gonna untie you. 1 second.
Please, help me. I beg you. Is there any way that you could take me to the castle?
The castle?
Not another step, you! Lady Christina, please, you mustn't. You're a lying little savage, boy!
I been asking you to listen until the very end.
You're hurting me! But Handy, this instant, you loathsome creature!
These are my mother and father's graves.
That's right.
May I pay my respects to them?
Please.
Mother, father, I finally made it to Yagumo.
Please, Rio, go ahead, tell us everything. What about Ayame and Zen?
Just to make everything clear, the two of them have long been dead.
Then don't shy away from anything. We want to know all the details of how they lived and died.
My father, he died before I was old enough to really know him. My mother was so kind, though, and she never seemed to stop smiling. If she felt any grief from his death, I don't remember her ever letting me see. We weren't well off by any means, yet we managed to live happily day by day. But all of that changed when I was 5, and my mother died.
Only 5 years old.
How exactly did Ayame leave this world?
I'll tell you the truth, but it is ugly and will be difficult for you to hear.
It doesn't matter. We still want to know.
My life's purpose is to kill this man. It's the only reason I'm still here.
Frankly, it fills me with joy to know that you grew up in the shadow of what I'd done to your mother. Ruining people's lives is what I live for. And since you're here, I get to revel in my success. Now you've really got my attention, boy. I'm all in.
Seeing that you're exactly the man I remembered you to be pleases me as well.
Would you like me to feign regret or pray for repentance?
Your repentance isn't something I care to participate in, nor is it something I seek.
Oh man, you're really killing the mood here. When someone confronts you with their grievances and bitter heartache, it makes the prospect of absolutely demolishing them infinitely more enjoyable. You know that? Oh, right. Zen told me something a long time ago. He said that Ayame was the princess of some other country, if I remember it right. A true sovereign. She was royally adept at sating my every need. Right up until the moment she died, she gave everything she had to protect her sweet baby boy.
How did you get in here, Lucius? What are you doing to him? Please don't kill my baby. Spare Rio's life, I beg you. Lucius, don't hurt him. He's just a boy.
Her last words.
Rio. Wait. Rio?
Now that's the face of a kid who watched his mother die.
That what you want your last words to be?
Why not? It's all the same to me. It's been 10 years, right? Your old uncle wants to play with you. Come at me. One-on-one, and let's...
Sorry, you were saying something?
What? It can't be. How did I not react to him? I'm better than that! But it's hard to block someone I couldn't see. How did he move like that? There he is. He slowed down a bit. What is this unbelievable physical enhancement magic? Come on! His magic just keeps getting stronger! How is he so insanely strong? Maybe he's so fast because he's using that strength to propel himself? Those powerful attacks over and over again. But he hasn't even broken a sweat. The kid is a monster. Can you spirit arts too? What's wrong, boy? You already finished? Not me. I feel like I'm just getting started. touch my arm soon. What did he get up from there? I knew you were the villain all along.
I'm nothing next to you. Let's end this, here and now.
Are you sure the kingdom doesn't want me captured alive?
I'm sorry to say I've received no such order. You just won't die. You may be stubborn, but I'm certain you're not Are you all right?
Yes, I am. Thanks to you.
Oh yeah, you can't lie to me. I knew you came to save the princess.
Now is when you die.
About time. What took you so long, boss?
What a tremendous blunder. You'd still have your arm if you hadn't given in to your strange, playful whims.
Leave him! I'm not finished with that man!
Sorry to say, I have a bit of business with this miscreant myself.
I was here first.
Now, young one. By the looks of it, you're trying to kill him, isn't that right? But if you were to do so, then I wouldn't be able to finish my business with him, would I?
Is that how this ends? You'll just run away, scurry off with your tail between your legs, like a dog.
What's that?
That's fine. I'll just catch you again in another 10 years and cut off your other arm.
Watch it, boy! Put me down, Rice. I'll finish this!
His name's Rice.
I can't do that. The moment you lose your physical enhancement, you will also lose your life.
You can't be serious, man! I can still rip him to shreds!
We have no other choice but to retreat for the moment.
No! I won't let you leave!
Well, I am confident in my skills at both running away and concealing my presence, though I am not certain how I'll fare against you in the end. All one can do is try their best. We'll be on our way.
Haruto, watch out! Above you!
We'll be on our way.
Haruto, watch out! Above you! It's over. We can release our magic and conserve our energy. Oh, right. Haruto is just fine. Good. What a relief.
They got away.
Excuse me? Sir Rio. After all of this, it is you, isn't it? I've spent years wanting to apologize. It's true. I've wanted to thank you, too.
For what exactly?
For saving me. For what happened at the academy. You rescued me from danger, but I wasn't able to thank you for your service. To make matters worse, you were branded the culprit. A baseless claim that forced you to leave.
While I'm honored, I cannot think of any reason I should receive thanks from you, Princess. Nor why you should harbor any guilt.
No, but surely it's been a burden.
I'm not burdened in the least. However, if it is what you wish, there's a way you could greatly assist me in lieu of apologies and thanks. From now on, please put the name Rio out of your mind. That alone is more than enough.
Certainly, I shall. And I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to trouble you with my intrusiveness.
I'm sorry too. But the boy you knew as Rio is gone. Let's get you back to the mansion.
For that, I thank you. Because of your bravery, loss of life and property damage were kept to a minimum.
Oh, please! Your forces deserve far more of the credit than we do.
And the situation has yet to be resolved. We should be thinking about what comes after this.
I suppose you're right. Regardless, thank you.
I have a basic understanding of healing magic. If you need help, I'd be happy to assist.
That would be great. If you'd come this way.
So, what is the situation out there?
Please don't speak, Duke Huguenot. Save your strength. Lady Lizelata. My goodness, what happened?
Rowana, my dear, could you explain the situation to them for me?
Well then, I will take your place and heal you.
And who are you?
Just someone here to help. Heal.
The monsters broke in and attacked us up here. Thanks to Sir Hiroaki's actions, we managed to make it through. But Duke Huguenot suffered the most severe wounds.
The hero doesn't look so good. Will he be all right?
I'm told he is unconscious, but will recover.
That's a relief.
Indeed. And the princess?
When all the monsters attacked us in the gardens, a cloaked stranger was seen exiting from the mansion with Princess Flora as his captive. Unfortunately, he fled the grounds with her.
What? What did you say?
But the search for her is in capable hands. Sir Haruto has volunteered to track them down on his own.
No, but how? Wait, so when I attempted to help Princess Flora escape, that man must have been a... Oh, my lady, what have I done?
Rowana, you made the best decision you could in the moment, so stop beating yourself up and put your faith in Haru...
Your Grace, please take it easy. This is hardly the time to push yourself.
Actually, I think I can feel the pain rapidly receding due to this young lady's healing prowess.
Thank Rowana, not me. She had already completed the brunt of the treatment. After a little rest, I believe you will be fully recovered.
Haruto has returned.
What? You made it!
I'm sorry for worrying you both, but we're back.
Welcome back.
Sir Haruto, Princess Flora.
I've brought her back, just as I had promised you. Unfortunately, I allowed the kidnapper to escape without justice.
Just bringing Princess Flora back is more than enough. How can I ever repay you for all you've done for us?
To start, may I entrust the princess to you and your kindly guards?
Of course, yes. With that settled, would you please join me in the mansion? There's much to discuss.
As you wish, milady. Princess Flora,
I think my legs are frozen from fear. I'm sorry to burden you.
No burden at all. I may be presumptuous, but shall I accompany the princess inside?
If you would, I'd appreciate it.
Glad you're back. We need you.
We still don't have much information on the princess's kidnapper. In your brief interactions with him, were there any identifying features that stood out?
I can do much better than describe his features. I know the man. I first met him a long time ago.
Are you serious?
Yes, when he was fleeing from the mansion. I realized that I had heard his voice before.
Hang on! If you know him that well, then do you know his name?
It's Lucius.
Then we have a lead, I suppose. But how do you know a man like him?
Our lives have been entangled for more than a decade.
Entangled?
Forgive me, Sir Haruto. I didn't mean to ask something so personal.
It's fine.
It was good medicine, wasn't it? Your injuries are much too severe for traditional healing. We've but one choice. We both know I can't have you dying before I get everything I need from you.
Curses! My arm. If it hadn't been taken from me, I'd have won.
Free yourself of your delusions. At your current strength, it would be impossible for you to win against him. It seems we both greatly underestimated his strength, did we not? This time, we should accept our defeat as the utter lashing that it was. Going forward, we shall put any plans to remove him from the picture aside. Non-interference would serve us best.
Come on, not now!
If I want opinions from losers, I'll ask. Until then, your objections are of no relevance.
Princess Flora, you're alive!
Oh, Roanna.
Oh, Princess, I'm glad you're unharmed.
Feel free to use this chair if you please.
Here we are. Let's sit you down.
Yes, thank you for carrying me.
Haruto, thank you, sir.
My pleasure. Now then, we'll be on our way. Let's help those outside.
Yes, before you go, the attendants I had deployed to other areas have begun to return. They can assist those that need help outside. Please get some rest. I'll have some rooms prepared right away.
That's perfect. And you can let us handle things while you do the same. We'll ask Princess Flora for more details.
That would be wonderful. Meanwhile, please allow me to arrange a time and place for us all to meet later. We'll have plenty of information to exchange. And you too, Sir Haruto. Would you be willing to come and relay your side of what happened?
Yes, ma'am. Of course.
Tonight, after we share our information, please allow me to express my gratitude for saving the princess.
The sentiment is more than enough, my lord. Now, we must be on our way.
Here you go.
It's delicious. It tastes curiously like Haruto's.
I told you. That's because I'm the one who taught Rio. Right, Rio? Rio, you hear me?
I did. It's just that... Princess Flora, she found out who I really am.
What? She did? How? That explains why she looked like that earlier. If she knows, will she reveal it?
I asked her to put the name Rio out of her mind. She seemed to understand, but it's hard to say.
In that case, I don't think you have to worry about her mentioning it to anyone. She's the sort who will honor your request. I'm certain she won't tell.
Well, all right. If you say so, Professor. She may be willing to keep my secret, but I'm not the only one at risk of being discovered. We don't want anyone to find out your identity.
That's true.
For now, let's finish our talks with Miss Lisalata. Then we'll head back to the Village of Spirits.
Good idea. I'd like that.
As I mentioned yesterday, Miss Satsuki Sumeragi, one of Miharu's friends, was one of the people summoned from her world to Galark as a hero. I'd like to let Miharu know.
Sounds good to me.
Are you all right with that, Aisha?
Yes, but are you? What are your feelings? Are you sure you want to leave like this?
I feel good.
Then it's fine.
Huh? Something wrong, Professor?
Well...
Yes?
This Lucius, I can't help but want to know what happened between you and him all those years ago. You said your lives have long been entangled. But don't feel pressured to talk. Please. I'm just curious is all.
I'm avenging my mom. He's the man who killed her right in front of me as a child. And I'm not sure, but he may be the person who killed my dad, too.
Oh, I'm sorry. It seems I've dredged up the worst memory of your life, haven't I?
No, ma'am. I intended to tell you if you asked. I've always wanted to share the truth with you. Only, it's really not a pleasant story. I can never forgive him for what he did. I loathe him beyond belief. But after years of hunting, I finally got what I was looking for. I found him and confronted him head on. I'm fine.
Good.
If possible, I'd be grateful if this information could remain between the three of us. As it stands, very few people know of it.
I'm honored then. Thanks for telling me. And yes, I've told you this before, and I meant it. You can always confide in me. No matter what happens, Rio, I hope you know I'm on your side.
Yeah.
In the hours since you heroically rescued the princess from her captor, we've come to learn more about the man.
Anything you're willing to share?
His current residency and whereabouts are unknown. He was born in Beltram to a low-ranked noble house. Were you aware of that, sir?
I was not, no, sir.
His name is Lucius Orgil. He was once a candidate to become the King's Sword. In point of fact, he and the current title holder, Alfred Emerl, once fought for it. But when the Orgil family's house fell from nobility, he no longer qualified to be appointed as the King's Sword.
If that's true, perhaps that was his motive for the kidnapping plot. A deep-seated hatred of the Beltram Kingdom.
Yeesh, that's no reason to kidnap a princess. The dude's nothing but a petty dropout.
Truth be told, we haven't determined his actual motives yet. But you know, I'm curious about his accomplice, Rice.
Rice, is it? I believe I have heard that name in passing. It belonged to a Proxia Empire diplomat rumored to have secret connections with House Arbor. Though it's possible that they simply share the same name.
Well, according to Princess Flora, this Rice character kept his face hidden under a hood. So Haruto, did you make out anything?
No, not clearly. Even if I were to see the diplomat's face, I'm not sure I could verify whether they were the same.
And for now, our surest path forward is going after the man we confirmed is Lucius. He's our main lead.
Yes, indeed. I will look into whether he's had any contact with our forces. To complete my investigation, I must venture back to Rodania at once.
You have my thanks. I will go and investigate matters on my end.
Yes.
And you, sir? You have done more than your fair share. But may I ask what your next order of business is?
Well, an urgent matter has arisen for me. So I'm planning to leave Amanda for a short while.
It'll be sad to see you go. In that case, then, allow me to speak to my maidens. We want to give you some supplies as thanks for your sacrifices.
After what your town just went through, you'll need supplies. You've got a long road to recovery ahead of you. There's no need to overextend yourself for me.
Nonsense, you won't leave empty-handed. If it weren't for all of your heroic efforts, we might not be sitting here.
Is there anything you may want? To tell you the truth, I've been struggling to find a gift worthy enough to convey our profound sense of gratitude.
Well, there is something I'd like to request of Lady Lysalata.
Of course.
If it's possible. May I attend your soiree? In Galark, where you said you plan to introduce the new heroes.
You mean the party where all of the heroes are introduced? Then I assume you know it's being held at a royal palace in the evening. And your request is simply to attend?
Yes, ma'am. My companions and I. We wish to meet Satsuki Sumeragi.
Morning.
Good morning. It's not fair when you oversleep like that, Masato. You know we're all waiting on you. Today's the day Miharu is making omurice for everybody.
Omurice? Wait, for real?
And you can have some once you washed up.
On it!
Thank you.
I sense Big Brother. What?
Oh, wow, nice catch.
Be careful, Miharu. That was close. Oh, right. Thank you, Sarah. Tifa?
I'll go and welcome him.
Oh, me too.
Hey, wait for me. Miharu, Aki, why don't we go too?
Okay.
Big Brother! It's good to see you. Welcome home!
Good to see you too. You seem happy.
Yeah. Big Sis Celia, Big Sis Aisha, welcome home too. Glad to be back. Hey, Rio!
Have you all been well too?
Yes!
Yeah. Celia, Haruto, guess what? Aki and I can speak Australian now. Right? We're pretty good.
Yeah, we are. We're like pros now.
Wow, it's true. You sound great. We're glad you're back. Thanks to everyone's help, we're learning. And now we're a lot more used to this world.
I'm glad to hear that. By the way, we've got some news we'd like to share. While we were away, we learned that Miharu's friend Satsuki Sumeragi has been summoned to the Galark Kingdom as a hero.
She's a hero?
No way! You found her!
What about my brother?
I'm sorry, Aki. I still haven't gotten any leads on your big brother yet.
Oh, that's all right.
But hey, now that we know that Satsuki is here, it honestly wouldn't surprise me if your brother was somewhere in this world too.
You're right. And who knows, maybe he got summoned to the same part of the world as Satsuki.
Maybe she's right.
Yeah.
In a month from now, the nobles of Galark will have a party where they'll introduce Satsuki. And my understanding is that I'll be able to attend. So, if you three are interested, we could all travel to the Galark Kingdom together.
For real?
Hey, we should have a big celebration before you all leave us.
Great idea. It's amazing that in a whole new world they were still able to find their friend.
Yeah, well, that's an achievement to be proud of for sure.
Rio, Miss Celia, and Lady Aisha have all returned. Today is a day of happiness, and that alone is worth celebrating.
It's just because I came without eating Miharu's omurice. Out of my way! That's when there's a rotten egg!
Hey, you better save some for the rest of us or else! Let's go home. Come on.
Yes, ma'am.
You're still you. I'm so glad. Thanks for coming back as I remembered you.
miss you. Don't go!
Haru.
Haruto. Big sis, hey! Big brother wants some omurice too! What? But it's a special occasion. I can make anything you want to eat.
The food I want most is omurice.
Just like Haruto back home.
Honestly, though, everything you cook ends up tasting amazing. If you make it, I'll love it.
Me too! And me! I've been craving your cooking.
Then I'm on it. Thank you for the meal!
That's good to know.
May I present the hero of the Galark Kingdom, Dame Satsuki Sumaragi. The hero of restoration, Sir Hiroaki Sakata. Hero of the Sento Stella Kingdom, Sir Takahisa Sendo. The hero of the Beltram Kingdom, Sir Rui Shigikura. And lastly, an honorary knight of the Galark Kingdom, Sir Haruto Amakawa.